Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Naruto Rinne Sharingan Justice League. Before I start, please support for more amazing content and do consider subscribing to my channel and share this video with your friends. This is written by SAGEOF6way and link in description and support writer. Let's start the video. A new hero. On the battlefield, Naruto stood over the body of the madman who took everything from him. Damn, I never thought Madara would go this far just to win, he said. Naruto thinks back on the battle. Flashback. Madara finally captured Naruto and was getting ready to extract the demon it over. Boy, said the madman as he went through hand seals. Naruto smirked. You think you have won, Madara? Asked Naruto. The masked man looked at Naruto. Bluff all you want, but you have lost, he said. Naruto closed his eyes. It's time. Sealing Jutsu Illusionary 9 Dragon Consuming Seal, said Madara. But the temple starts to shake as the previous 8 demons come out of the statue and enter Naruto's body. What is going on? Shouted the Uchiha. Naruto chuckles. I let you capture me so I reverse the sealing and have all the demon fuse inside my body with a seal that I created, said Naruto. Madara, fearing for his life, warp away as Naruto drops to the ground. Madara is seen on a cliff cackling. I might not be able to create the perfect utopia, but I will have total victory, he shouted as he goes through some hand seals. Forbidden Jutsu. Soul Genocide Destruction Jutsu, he shouted as his body glows and the souls of all people are taken out of their body and they fall down dead, as does Madara. In the base, Naruto was laying on the ground. Young Uzumaki and Namikaze, my name is Raishin and I am the 10-tailed dragon god, said the voice. What do you want with me? Asked Naruto to the voice. I have am giving you some gifts. First is the Rinnegan and second is Sharingan of the highest caliber, the Eternal Sharingan. The last thing is the Dragon Eyes, which will let you see great distance and past object. Now I think you should wake up. I think something is happening to you. Allies, we will talk again, said the voice. Naruto wakes up and rushes out. He sees the bodies of all his comrades as he falls to his knees. Why? He asked. Naruto sees the body of Madara on the ground devoid of any life and is cold. Then flashback. He looks around and sees the plants withered and all the soldiers dead on the field. Total genocide by a madman, he thought as he sheds tears. I was foolish and think if I reverse the extraction everything will be fine, but he turned out to be a sore loser, thought Naruto. He walks around the world trying to find anyone alive and head to Wave, but is disheartened to find everyone dead. He goes to Zabuza and Haku's graves and falls to his knees. Why did this happen, he thought. He heads to the Turtle Island and finds Kisam's sword on the ground. I wonder if it will accept me, he thought as he grabs the handle waiting for his hand to be shredded by the blade. But nothing happens. I guess I am its new wielder, he thought. He seals the sword in a scroll. Naruto ride eye chances in a mix of the Rinnegan and Sharingan. There is nothing left for me here, thought the 17-year-old ninja with his head down, and, he thought as he opens a dimensional rift and leaves his world. X. In Gotham City, the black portal opens in an alley and the blonde walks out. He looks at his clothing. I can't wear my clothing, it's too torn, he thought. Naruto perform a henge and is now wearing jeans with a black shirt and white sneaker. Time to see what I can do in this world, thought the blonde. He walks out of the alley and sees 10 police cars racing down the street. Naruto uses space-time Sharingan to teleport himself where the police are. Naruto appears at a warehouse. This should be interesting, he thought. Bane, surrender, we have you surrounded, said a man in a tan coat and white mustache. 2 men appear out of the window and start shooting down, shouted the man. Naruto backs into an alley and takes out a scroll. I don't want to wear this, but I can't be found out, said Naruto as he puts on the orange mask of Tobi and the Akatsuki cloak. Naruto goes through some hand seal summoning jutsu, he said as a black raven appears. Too bad the Toad clan was wiped out by Madara. How did they find the Toad realm? He asked. But I managed to get this from the Uchiha hideout. They refused to serve the Uchiha except Itachi because he was the only one without a corrupted heart, he thought. Harasu, I need you to take me to the roof under invisibility, got it? Asked Naruto. The raven nodded. Hi, let's do this, he said as Naruto got on and the raven turned invisible from the night sky. The raven flies to the roof and walks with Naruto to keep him cloaked. Naruto opens the skylight and jumps down. Silently to the second level of the 3-level warehouse, but is then seen. Intruder, said one of the thugs. They all surround him as Naruto smirks in his mask. This should be fun, he thought. Naruto turns his head to a dark corner. Strange, I sensed a presence, he thought. The first 2 thugs charged him. Really only 2 of you are charging me, Naruto said. He punches the first one and kicks the second on, knocking both. Naruto turns to the other. I don't have time for this, he said as Naruto start to unleash a huge amount of killer intent. All 10 thugs pass out after soiling themselves. Pitiful, can't even handle Chunin killer intent, Naruto said as he walks to the lower level. Naruto gets to a door and knocks it down with a chakra-infused punches. He sees a man with a wrestler's mask and tube going from it to his neck. I was expecting Batman to show up, said the man in a deep voice. Naruto looks at the man. May I ask who you are? Asked the man. Naruto looked at him. It's common courtesy to give me your name first, said the masked ninja. The man chuckles. Yes, you are right. My name is Bane. Now who are you? Demanded Bane. My name is Hakurakage, or in English Light Shadow is the translation, said Naruto. Bane smiled. Good, now I know who I am going to kill, said the venom-using man. Bane went for a punch, but Naruto sidestepped. The villain touched his arm. Do you know why I picked that name? Said Naruto in a bored tone. Be back up because all you'll see is a bright yellow flash before you are beaten, said Naruto. Duration, said Naruto as he disappears and appears behind Bane. Bane falls down with minor cuts as Naruto puts away his kunai. Minor by Naruto standards, but enough to knock out Bane. Naruto walks away, but a bat-shaped shuriken embeds itself in the wall next to Naruto. Naruto turns around. I thought I sensed someone, said Naruto as a man in a bat suit jumps down with a scowl. Who are you? Asked the Batman. Naruto chuckles. I am Light Shadow, and may I ask who I am talking to? Asked the ninja. You can call me Batman. What is your purpose here, Light Shadow? He asked. Naruto sighs. You might want to call your three mice out of hiding, said Naruto. The three's eyes widened to answer your question. Escaping a wasteland, said Naruto. Batman keeps his guard up. Train your friend in stealth a little better. I can tell where all three are. Bye, said Naruto before sunshined away. Batman sees Bane knocked out. Strange, he missed all vitals that would have killed him, said the Dark Knight before take Bane to the police. Naruto appeared a mile away from the warehouse and he unseals a scroll and sees he has about 70 million yen. Hopefully this world has similar money, he thought as he went to a bank. He got the currency in dollar and got 825,000. He opened an account somehow and left. X. A week later Naruto went to high school. Even though he is 19 he had to keep up appearances. He became good friends with the commissioner's daughter Barbara Gordon and Tim Drake. Naruto also met Alfred Pennyworth who picked up Mr. Drake from school. He was mid-terms and Naruto was sleeping to Barbara's ire and she kicked him in the shin. Damn, why did you do that? Hissed an annoyed Naruto. Barbara looked at him. How are you passing your classes when all you do is sleep? She asked. Naruto smiled. That is my secret, Mrs. Gordon, he said with a smirk. The red-headed student scowled at him. You're an ass sometime, she said. Naruto smiled. Love you too, Barbara, he said. The overhead came on crackling. Good afternoon, students. This is Principal Joker and I welcome you to the fun house of laughs, said a high voice. Barbara stood up while Naruto scowls. What is the clown's game? Thought Naruto as he goes through some hand seal and activates his Sharingan and his Rinnegan in his right eye and puts all the students to sleep. He then makes a clone to take his place and then sneaks out of class and performs a henge to change his clothes and appearance to what he was wearing a few weeks ago. He heads to the office door and sees the clown prince holding the principal hostage. Naruto eyes narrowed. Looks like I will have to be careful, he thought. Naruto makes 10 clones and warps him and the clones to the dark corners of the room. Naruto gives the signal and all the henchmen are knocked out. Joker smiles. Well Batsy, that is a new record, he said. I am not the Dark Knight Bobo the clown, said Naruto. The Joker turns around. A newcomer, he said. He smiles. Harley dear, can you entertain our guest, he said. The woman in a jester outfit brings out a hammer and swings, but Naruto catches it in his bare hand. Disappointing, he said before he disappears and chops her in the back. I will say this once, Joker, surrender or I will making Arkham look inviting, said Naruto in a cold tone. Joker takes out a gun, but Naruto disappears. You're done, Joker, said Naruto before he puts the clown in Tsukiyomi. In Illusion World, Joker is tied to a cross. Ha, this is funny. Where am I? He asked. Naruto materialized in front of him. This is the Tsukiyomi world where I control time, space and matter. Welcome to your own personal hell, said Naruto. For the next 24 hours I will stab you continuously by everyone you have killed, he said as a cop takes out a sword and stabbed the clown. Next was a little girl he gassed a few weeks ago as she stabs him. Joker starts to yell. Do you know how long you have left? Asked Naruto. It should be almost over, he gasped. Naruto smirks. 23 hours 59 and 59 seconds, said Naruto. Joker's eyes widen. It's only been a second, he shouts as all those he murdered continue to stab him in parts of the body. In the real world that should keep him still long enough for his trip to the asylum, said Naruto as Batman and Nightwing jumped down. What did you do to him? Demanded Batman as he looks at a drooling Joker. Naruto's eyes narrow. I put him in his own personal hell. I will release him when he gets to prison, said the masked warrior. The police take the clown prince and his flunkies away. Once he is in handcuffs, Naruto snaps his finger and the Joker wakes up. I weakened my attack greatly so he won't suffer trauma from it and I just released it so he should be fine in a few days, said the former ninja. Batman grabs Naruto's shoulder. We're not done here, said the Dark Knight with a growl. Naruto glared through the mask. Why? Because I was willing to do what should have been done for madman like him. You wouldn't have survived in my shoes with that mantle, said Naruto. Batman narrowed his eyes. Try me, he said. Naruto moved faster than anyone. Put to finger to Batman head. My experience in life and death battles has made strong, but what is strength if you have nothing to protect? I have lost sight of what I am supposed to protect, said the masked warrior. Naruto sighs. You stronger than me, Batman, maybe not in skill but in your conviction and your willingness to put your life on the line for your city, said Naruto. Naruto walks away, the black cloak moving with every step. Batman turns to his partner. Let's make sure the students are alright, he said. Metropolis, new boy. After the Joker incident, Batman was weary of the hackerage. Naruto was currently in school paying attention for once. Naruto was thinking about Batman and who he was. He is skilled in fighting from what I hear. Even though I never faced him, thought Naruto. School was let out and Naruto was walking with his two friends Tim Drake and Barbara Gordon. Naruto, you want to come over? Alfred could drive you, said Tim. Naruto shakes his head. I don't want to impose on your guardian, said Blonde. Tim waves him over. You're not going to impose, he said. Naruto shrugs his shoulders and heads to the Bentley driven by the butler. My word, Naruto, I take it Tim is inviting you over? Asked the kind man. Naruto smiles. If you don't mind, Mr. Pennyworth, he said. Call me Alfred. Naruto, he said. Naruto smiles. Okay, Alfred, he said as he and Tim get in the car. They get to the mansion and walk in. Mr. Wayne, we have a visitor. Master Tim brought a friend over, said Alfred. The billionaire walks in wearing a suit. You must be Naruto. It's a pleasure to meet you, he said, sticking out his hand. Naruto smiles and shakes the man's hand. Strong grip, said Bruce. The pleasure, Mr. Wayne, said Naruto with a smile. Strange, he has the same energy as Batman, thought Naruto. Alfred, why don't you get some hors d'oeuvres and I will chat with our company, said Bruce. Naruto smiles. I don't want to be a bother, Mr. Wayne, he said. Bruce smiled. None at all. Please stay, he said. The three sat down with the food and ate. After about 2 hours Naruto decided to leave. He was taken home by Alfred. Naruto got to his apartment and locked the door. I think now is the time to do my patrol, he thought as he puts on his cloak and mask. Naruto jumps out of the window under the darkness of the night. He heads to downtown Gotham and sees a black catsuit-wear female breaking into a jewelry store. Let us see, that must be Catwoman that I heard about, he thought. Naruto grabs a dull kunai and throws it, hitting the wall next to the thief. Naughty Nico-chan, said Naruto as he warps in front of her. Catwoman turns around. Well, I was expecting Batman to show up, not the new hero, she said. Naruto smirks. I get that a lot, he said. Catwoman snaps her fingers and a tiger appears. Naruto raises an eyebrow. You really are obsessed about cats? He asked. Naruto sighed. Very well. Here, kitty, he said as the tiger jumped, but Naruto grabs it by the body and throws it behind him. The giant cat gets back up as Naruto goes through hand seal Genjutsu. Feather illusion, he said as the tiger falls asleep. Naruto turns around and dodges a whip. I didn't know you were into the scene, Nico-chan. She snaps her wipe, but Naruto catches it in his hand. Any other tricks? He asked, bored. Catwoman jumps at him, swipes him with her claws, but can't land a hit. Naruto lightly kicks her, sending her back a few feet. Catwoman, seeing her defeated hand, surrenders. The police come and arrest her as Batman jumps down. Alright, why did you interfere? Asked Batman. Naruto glared at Batman. She would have gotten away with valuables, said the ninja. Naruto warps away. Strange individual. What is his deal, thought the Dark Knight. Naruto appeared at his apartment. Damn it, that man is clueless, he thought. Naruto goes to bed but is brought into his mindscape. And he sees his tenant on a mountain. Why did you call me Raishin? Asked the blonde. The gold-scaled dragon lands in front. I have a gift for you, he said as a scroll drops onto the ground from thin air. Naruto looks curiously at it. What is this? He asked. The dragon locks eyes with Naruto. It is the dragon summoning contract and can be used with any other contract. Naruto bows. Thank you, he said. I might teach you the sage mode for the dragons, but later when I know you are ready. Exit mindscape. Naruto woke up and headed to school. He gets to the office and goes to the secretary of admissions. This is Kale, said Naruto. The black-haired woman looks up. What do you need, Naruto? She asked kindly. Did you get the letter? He asked. The woman smiled. Yes, moving, she said. Naruto smiled. That is right, he said. I am going to Metropolis High to study journalism, he said. The kind woman smiles. Everything is in order. Hope you do well, she said. Naruto leaves the school and walks away. I am going to miss this place, but not the crime, said Naruto before he warps away. X. A week later Naruto was in Metropolis High in journalism class when the principal came over the loudspeaker. Would Mr. Uzumaki please come to the office, said a female's voice. Naruto walked to the office and saw 4 people. One was the female principal, the other 2 Naruto know by reputation. One was a black-haired man, well-built and had glasses. The other one was a female with a purple dress and shirt. She had black hair. Naruto looked at the other person had white hair on the side and was balding. Naruto, the Daily Planet read your story about human rights in the world during one of your assignments. They would like offer an internship, said the principal. Naruto smiled. I would be happy to accept, he said. The woman steps up. I am Lois Lane, and this is Clark Kent and the editor Perry White, said the female reporter. The man with black hair shakes Naruto hand. It is a pleasure to meet you, he said. Naruto smiled. Ditto, Mr. Kent, he said. The older man shakes Naruto hands. Hope to see great stories from you, said Mr. White. Naruto smiles. I won't disappoint, he said. Now you will be exempt for all afternoon classes for the remainder of the school year, said the principal. Naruto walks out and heads to his apartment he is renting. He goes into his mindscape. Mindscape. Raishin, I need to start training if you can help, said Naruto. The dragon flies. Yes, you are doing very well in the final tier of the raising dragon style, said the dragon. I was wondering if you can teach me the style known as Mayutai, asked Naruto. I am sorry, I know of it, but it's not one I use, said the dragon. Do you know any other style? Asked Naruto. The dragon smiles. I know the one for 9 demons. Let's start with the fox style, said the dragon as he transformed into a human with gold hair and a golden guy. The fox style is actually a countering style and punishes your opponent failing to land a blow, said the dragon as he goes into the stance. Naruto copies the stance and goes through the katas. Real world. A few days later. Naruto has mastered the fox style and has started to learn sword form known as the 8 arms, which was used by Killer Bee. Naruto got adjusted at the planet and was considered the jockster of the planet due to his easygoing. Naruto nodded and left and went to his desk. Clark walked up with Lois. Hey Naruto, you want to get some lunch? Asked Clark. Naruto's stomach growled. I guess that is a yes, said Naruto as he closes his computer after saving his work. The three head downtown and head to the deli. The three had lunches, went back to the planet and finished up the day. It was night and Naruto was looking out the skyline. It's a beautiful night, he said as he went to bed. In his mindscape while sleeping, Raishin was teaching Naruto different style and Naruto proved to be a quick learner by mastering the monkey style. As well as get the contract for the Biju of the style he mastered. Naruto has the contract for the fox, the monkey and octopus demons. Naruto was in high spirits next morning and went to school and studied. Naruto did some assignment for the planet but was thinking of trying to come up with a way to have a second income. I got it, he thought. Naruto worked double as he was writing story of his life, changing the character and appearances. Naruto took it to a publisher and they offered a decent cut of the royalties and Naruto kept the copyright to the book. Naruto was walking around Metropolis Park when he saw a rocket head to the city. Naruto blinked. That is something you don't see every day, he thought as he left the park into the forest and changed his cloths and performed hand sealed summoning jutsu, said Naruto as he summons a mid-sized raven. We need to catch that rocket, can you do it, he thought. The raven nodded and took off, scaring the locals as it caught up with the rocket. Naruto looked at the person controlling the rocket and saw a young woman with what appeared to be a flight suit. The woman looks next to her and smiles. Alright, let's party, she said as she accelerated, getting past Naruto. Naruto revealed his right eyes and warp off the raven. On the rocket the woman smiles. I thought he would keep up, she said. She looks in front of her and sees Naruto standing on the rocket. Are you crazy, said Naruto. The woman does a barrel roll hoping to shake off the ninja. Naruto punches the rocket as he grabs the woman and warps the rocket to the ocean with his Sharingan and free falls. Naruto warp himself and the woman to the ground. The police come and arrest the woman. I always love a wild man, she said. Naruto turns around and walks away. Try not to endanger any more people for your thrills, he said. Naruto warps away and reappears on a building behind a man with a cape. You know it's not nice to spy on people, Superman, said Naruto. The hero turns around. Who are you? Asked the man of steel. Naruto smirked. You can call me Hakurikage. Superman, he said. Superman looks at Naruto. Mask interesting, he said. Naruto smiled. Your X-ray vision is useless, he said. Superman shuts his eyes off. Why can't I see past your mask? He asked. Naruto shrugs. Trade secret, Superman. Bye, he said as he disappears. Superman flies off and Naruto reappears where he was standing. The heroes here are easy to fool, said Naruto to himself. Naruto shunshuns out and gets to his apartment and gets ready to go to work. Naruto walks out of the building and grabs a cab and heads to the planet. Naruto was at the planet talking to his co-worker when he saw Superman fly by. Where would Superman be flying off to, thought Naruto. Naruto sighed and started to type on his keyboard. Man, this is dull. I hope something happens, thought the blonde in his suit and tie. He watched and knew about Superman disarming all warheads on the planet at Senator Carter's request. Naruto left after working and headed home when the sky started to get dark and a meteorite fell from the sky and grew legs. This can't be good, he thought as he rushed into an alley and transformed in his cloak. Naruto heads to downtown and saw a white Martian-like thing fighting with the Batman and Superman. Naruto grabs Samahata and rushes to help them, cutting his way of enemies with his sword. He sees Superman fly off as Batman takes off in his jet. Naruto gets to the soldiers and starts to carve his way through the Martians. He for a cross with his fingers massive shadow clone jutsu, he shouts as 400 clone pop into existence. "Take the citizen away from here and cover the officer's retreat," ordered the original as he cut the leg of a walker. The clones start to move the crowd away from the battle as the original continues to fight off the hordes of enemies. Naruto finishes off the army in his area and head in Superman direction. He gets to cliff and sees a woman with wings bashing in the ship that come from orbit. He then sees a woman with black hair taking out another ship as Batman's jet is shot down but is caught by a green energy beam. Naruto goes through some hand seal let's try the new summoning, he thought as he put his hand on the ground and a green dragon appears. The dragon is 10 feet long with horns on his head and Naruto jumps on let's go, he said as the dragon flew up and started to demolish the ships to all the heroes' surprise. The heroes meet up on the cliff as Naruto land his dragon and jumps off thanks Shenron, he said as the dragon poof away. The man with a red spandex and cap with lightning bolt runs up with a wing of the Batjet bats you drop this, he said as he sees the black-haired woman. He drops the wing and runs up to her where have you been all my life? He asked. The woman looks shocked Themyscira, she said. Huh, said the man as the winged woman walks up Isle of the Amazons, I thought it was a myth, she said. It's as real as the ground we walk on, said the Amazon. The dark-skinned man walks up in a green bodysuit who are the rookies. He said as he looks at Naruto and Diana. Naruto shrugged his shoulder I prove my strength through actions not words, said the ninja. The woman with black hair glares at the dark-skinned man we Amazons are born warriors, she said. Superman step before a fight breaks out let introduce ourselves, he said. I am Superman, said the Man of Steel. Batman, said the Vigilantly. The hero with a red bodysuit smiles I am Flash and don't forget it, he said to the Amazon. The woman frowned Flash I recommend you not do that because you're enforcing her people hatred of men if you keep this up, said Naruto. The woman with wings walks up I am Hawkgirl, she said. The dark-skinned man walks up I am John Stewart. The Green Lantern though I don't why I am telling a bunch of rookies, he said. Naruto eyes narrowed you attitude is starting to get on my nervous, said the blonde with some killer intent, making the John freeze from the amount. The Amazon walk steps up you can call me Diana. I am the princess of the Amazon she said. I guess I'm up, said Naruto. I am known as Hakurikage, said the ninja. The green alien walks up I am John Jones a Martian, he said. So what were they, asked Naruto. The alien explains about the white Martians and how they took Mar by surprise, forcing the peaceful aliens to adapt warfare. He explained the total genocide of his people causing Naruto to stay silent just like me you lost everything, whispered Naruto. Superman hears it and filed it away for later. I assume we can't make any more nerve gas? Asked Naruto. John shook his head no, the chemicals I brought was destroyed when I was captured, said the Martian. The sky darkened as a factory lands what happening? Asked Superman. The Martian frowned it has begun, he said. What do you mean? Asked Naruto. The aliens are nocturnal. They are trying to block out the sun. Those factories do just that, they have a crystal that we can reverse the devices with, he said. Naruto has a thinking pose I guess we have to split up, said Naruto. There are at least 10 factories on the planet but we can hit 4 of them with teams of 2, said John. Flash runs up to Diana dibs on the princess, he said. John grabs him you're with me so we can get in and out he said. I will go with John, said the Dark Knight. Hawkgirl you're with me we have the strength advantage, said the Man of Steel. Best that leaves the rookies, said John. Diana growls, but Naruto puts his hand on her shoulder let's go Diana Heim, said Naruto. Diana raises an eyebrow fine, she responded curtly. Naruto goes through had seal summoning jutsu, he said as a giant raven appears. Karasu-san, I need a lift, said Naruto. The bird walks to Naruto and bends down for Naruto to get on Diana you want to ride? Asked Naruto. The princess smiles I guess I can conserve my energy, she said as she gets on. The raven flies up to everyone amazement show off, said Flash. Superman and Hawkgirl in Metropolis. We need to find a way in, said the Man of Steel. Hawkgirl flies up and bashes the wall in with her mace there is our entrance, she said. The two super being enter but are engaged immediately. The two fight their way to a circular room as gas pours in knocking them out. Flash and Green Lantern. The two get to Malaysia and Flash rushes in trying to get the crystal. He takes out the first walks his feet get shot from under him, causing him to stumble. The walker power up their lasers but a green wall stop the attack by protecting Flash. Flash gets rescued by John and they retreated. Diana and Naruto in Japan. Naruto landed and call of his summoning. The two advanced to the factory by foot. Naruto goes to check for an entrance much to Diana Ira warriors should not hide, she said. Naruto looked at fine, let's do it your way, he said as the Amazonian princess flies up to a walker and topples it into the wall, creating a hole. There is your entrance, she said. The two enter and engage the aliens in the narrow corridors. Wait, something is not right, said Naruto as he stops. Why are we stopping? They are running away? Asked Diana. They could be luring us into an ambush, so watch your step, said Naruto. The two head to the center and see the crystal on the pedestal. Naruto nods his head as Diana flies up and grabs the crystal. The two prepare to leave but are attacked by the white aliens. Naruto takes out 3 with kunes as Diana take out 5 with her fists. The two fight their way out as Naruto summons a dragon and the two fly off. They get back to Metropolis and see some of the heroes missing. The dragon lands and Naruto and Diana dismount. Where is Batman, Superman and Hawkgirl? Asked Naruto. Dawn frowned. Superman and Hawkgirl have been captured. Batman fought bravely and died heroically, said the Martian. Naruto bows his head to the fallen warrior. We have to stop this invasion at all costs, said Naruto. The heroes walk to the factory, sneak in. They get to a room and sees Superman and Hawkgirl in some kind of prison. Naruto snaps his head. Fuck, everyone out, he shouts, but it's too late as all the heroes collapse for the electricity in the floor and the two heroes transform into the Martian. Naruto wakes up and sees Superman and Hawkgirl chained with his comrades. You should not have come, said the Man of Steel. Naruto sighed. I refuse to let another world die because my weakness, said Naruto. Superman looks at him. What do you mean? He asked. Naruto sighed. I will tell you later, he said. Earth mightiest heroes, said a voice. Naruto looked in the corner. You can come out, Cater, said Naruto. The senator who convinced Superman to disable all weapons walked out. Drop the disguise, Martian, said Naruto. The senator smirked. Impressive. How can you guess that I was a fake? He asked. Your mama told me. And it can help that I can sense energy, said Naruto. The senator growls and morphs into a white Martian, then back to the senator. It's over, hail the Imprim, he said as a light appears in the factory and a giant ship flies. The giant brain-looking like thing appear. Earth is our, and if it isn't John, you have defied us for centuries. Now submit, said the alien in a deep voice as appendages wrap around John. I will not submit to you or any of your kind, he said bravely. The tentacles goes and get under the green Martian skin and he start to scream. You're hiding something, said the Imprim. Now, said John. The glass on the roof shatter and Batman glides down. About time, said Naruto as his eyes have red pigment and he breaks his binding. He turns to his comrades and forms a chakra scalpel. He disappears and all the binding are broken. Batman appears on some machine and puts a crystal on it. What are you doing? Shouted the fake senator. Let there be light, said Batman. The crystal. Get it, shouted the Imprim. As the white aliens try to get rid of the crystals, they are knocked down by a gust of wind. Sorry guys, this way is blocked, said Naruto with a scowl. He attacks the aliens in a flash as the heroes start to fight. Naruto forms 10 clones and they climb to the roof and then explode, letting the sun in. The aliens scream as they are burned and the Imprim flees but is held back by John. Why do you flee from the sun? Does it burn you flesh? He asked. The Imprim knocks him away and flees to the ship. Naruto growls. He won't escape, said Naruto as he goes through some seal summoning, said Naruto as he calls forth a blue dragon. Let's go Shenlong, said Naruto as he jumps up and the dragon takes off. Naruto goes through hand seal and stopped on Tor seal fire style. Fire bullet, said Naruto as he fired 10 bullet-sized fireballs back. AT, the ship destroying by incineration. The dragon lands and Naruto gets off. We better take out the other factories, said Naruto. For the next 2 hours the new heroes took out the rest of the factories, eliminating the alien presence. Naruto came on the communication device. Africa is cleared. Me and Diana heading out, said Naruto. Naruto is seen standing on a building in Egypt with Diana looking on Hakurikage. You have been standing there for a while, is something wrong? She asked. Naruto sighed. Nothing. Diana. Haim. What is Haim? Asked the Amazon. It means princess in my language, said Naruto. Hawkgirl here. Asia is cleared, said the winged female. After everyone, one report in Batman is seen watching the news in his bachelor pad, Bat Cave, and saw the general on the new. We avoided an invasion today, but what about next time, said the general. Batman put his hand under his chin. I wonder, he thought to himself. Later in a space station, Superman was standing in front of the other heroes. Nice digs, said Flash as he is walking in with Diana, each holding a beverage. Naruto walks up from the observation tower. This is interesting, he said. So why call us here? Asked Flash. Superman sighs. I thought I can protect this world, but I was proven wrong, said the Man of Steel. We have the potential to do good in the world. I was hoping that we can work together to protect this planet, said Superman. You mean like a super friends? Asked Flash. More like a Justice League, said Superman. You know that sounds corny. But I think it could work, said Flash. I guess I will join, said the Green Lantern. Hawkgirl walks up. You can count me in, she said. Diana smiles. Mother won't approve, but I find man's world intriguing. I will join, she said. Naruto sigh. I can't join right now. I lost too much previously and I can't make any more bonds just to lose them again due to my inaction. I will help you from time to time, said the blonde as he pulls out a kunai. But you need me throw this on the ground, he said as he walks away and disappears in a flash. Everyone was concerned. What did he mean? Asked Diana. John walked down to Superman. I got a glimpse of his mind and he has lost everything and blames himself for it, said the Martian. The sole survivor of his people for a total genocide by a madman, said John. Superman sighs. I guess it can't be helped. He has his demons to fight, said Superman. In Naruto apartment he just flashed and I wonder if I did the right thing. He thought. He went to bed wondering what is in store for the future. I can help when they need it, he thought as he fell asleep. Chapter is done. The Metal Man attack in the interview. Naruto walk in Metropolis head to a restaurant and sits down. He sees Lois and Jimmy Olsen, the photographer for the planet. Naruto orders coffee and an egg sandwich. After ordering he walks over to his co-worker table. Hey guys, he said. Jimmy Olsen looks up. Hey Naruto, he said. Hey Whisker, said Lois as Naruto's eye twitch. Will you stop calling me that? He said. I think they're cute, said the female reporter. Naruto chats with them for a while and eat his breakfast and the three walk out. So where you going next Naruto? Asked Jimmy as they get to the street. There is a dojo that I am studying at for self-defense. It is my test to attain master rank, said Naruto. Can we watch? Asked Lois. Naruto shrugs. Sure, he said as the three head to the dojo. In the dojo Naruto walked in and bowed to an older man with a white guy on. Naruto, you're here and with some guest. I am Master Ryu and I welcome you to the Gold Dragon Dojo and we will now see if Naruto is master at Muay Thai. All he has to do is hold out for an hour against me or beat me outright, said the sensei. Naruto got in his stance as did the master and they charged. An hour Naruto was standing above the sensei. Cognates. Naruto, you are now master level, said the man. Lois and Jimmy were amazed. That was great, Whiskers, she said. Naruto sighed. Can you call me by my name at least once? He asked. Lois smiles. Nope, she said. The three head back to the busy street and see Superman fly by. Wonder where he is going, thought Naruto. Naruto part ways with his colleagues and heads to his apartment. He walks down a side street and see three police cars barreling down the road. There must be something going on, he thought as he disappears in a shunshin and reappears in front of an apartment building that was on fire. Naruto does a hinge and put on his suit. The firefighters were being pushed back by the ferocity of the flames. Water style. Water shockwave, shouted Naruto as he blows water out of his mouth. The flames died down, but the building supports became weak. Everyone gets out, shouted Naruto as the building collapses. Naruto disappears in the shadows and head home. After getting home his phone goes off. Hello, he answered. Naruto. It's Lois. I have to go to a gala and was wondering if you can be my escort, she said. Sure. I would love to, said Naruto. Meet me at my apartment around 5, she said. I will be there, said Naruto. At 5 Naruto was at Lois's door. The door opened and the female reporter walked out in a purple dress. Ready? She asked. Naruto smiled. Yup, he said. So who are you interviewing? Asked Naruto. Some tycoon, she said. Naruto smiled. Let's go, he said as the two head to the gala. Naruto gets to the hall and sees a table with his Lois's name on it. The gala was for the most part uneventful as Naruto got up and bowed to Lois. Can I have this dance? He asked. The female reporter smiles. Aren't you a gentleman? She said as Naruto take her hand and they make their way the floor. Naruto dances with Lois to a romantic piece. After the song Naruto smiles and leads her back to their table. Naruto and Lois get ready for the interview when all of a sudden Naruto pushes Lois to the ground just as bullet shot where she was at. Naruto eyes narrow. Why target Lois? He asked himself as three guy with jetpack fly in and a man with sandy hair walks in. Metallo, said Lois. I have come to kill Lois Lane. Everyone else out or I shall kill you, said the man as he killed 5 guards and the people run out of the building. The man see Naruto over Lois in a fighting stance. A hero, huh? Move aside boy, said the man. Naruto grabs a table. It breaks the leg making a makeshift weapon. How about no, said Naruto as he gets in a stance. Their funeral, said Metallo. Naruto smirks. Say that after you've killed me, said the blonde. The man charged Naruto. Konoha Dai Senpu, said Naruto as he kicks the man in the face and hear his foot hitting metal. I see, so you are an android, said Naruto as the man is sent back. That was quite a kick, said Metallo as he is hit again by the metal leg. Metallo went for a punch but keeps missing. The man goes for a punch but miss completely as he see Naruto behind him. Are we dancing or fighting, said Naruto. Naruto dodges the bullets by the jetpack men and grabs some plates of the table and throws them like shuriken. Naruto gets punched into a wall by Metallo, only to flip around and charge again, tripping the metal man, then kicking him in the air frontal lotus, he shouts as he pile drive the man in the parking lot below the building. Naruto looks at the android. "I win," said Naruto as he runs up the stairs and gets to Lois. "Are you alright, Lois?" asked Naruto. Lois gets up. "Yeah, that was amazing to take on a man that could fight Superman," she said. Naruto whips his head as Metallo runs up and slams Naruto into the wall with his good arm. "You are coming with us, Mrs. Lane," said the man as part of the wall falls down on Naruto. Metallo smirks and grabs Lois. "You will take nowhere," said Naruto as his eyes show the Sharingan and the rubble is blast. "What are you?" asked a terrified Metallo as Naruto is surrounded by pure gold energy with the Uzumaki symbol on his chest. "I am your worst enemy," said Naruto in a deep voice. "Round 2 bitch," said Naruto as he disappeared and punched Metallo into the next room. The gunmen point their gun at the blonde, only for him to look at them and disappears and knock them all out. Metallo charges and punches Naruto, but his fist is caught. "You never learn. Retreat or die," said Naruto as he punches Metallo in the other room. Naruto glares at the body of Metallo as it slumps. In Naruto's hand is the kryptonite that is used to power Metallo. Naruto walks back to where he left Lois and picks her up and takes her outside after reverting back to normal while leaving injuries visible. The cops run in and see the deactivated body of Metallo. Naruto gets help to a stretcher and is taken to the hospital. Naruto was lying in bed in the hospital when Lois came in with a scowl. "I never thought you were the hacker kid," she said. "How many figured it out?" asked Naruto. "I am the only one because I saw you fought," she said. "Good. I can trust you with my secret." "Right?" asked Naruto. "Just want one thing for my silence," she said. "Let me guess, an interview?" asked Naruto. "You must have telepathy." "Because that was what I was thinking," she said. "Just able to read the motives of people. Come with the job of ninja." "To find deception," said Naruto. "When are you out?" she asked. Naruto smirks. "I could have healed the moment I finished the fight," said Naruto. Lois' eyes widen. "That would make nearly impossible to kill, she though." Naruto gets up. "I believe the doctor are miracle workers, wouldn't you say, Lois?" said Naruto as he throw open the sheet, revealing his muscle chest. "Let me get my shirt on before you try to do something," said Naruto with a wink. "Lois is blushing ass," she said. Naruto puts on his shirt and gets signed out and leaves in Lois's car to keep appearances. "So when do you want the interview?" asked Naruto. "Make tomorrow after work," said Lois. Naruto nods his head. "Very well, see ya tomorrow," said Naruto as he got to his apartment. Next day Naruto stayed at home to keep up appearances of being injured, and after the Daily Planet closed Naruto put on his costume and sunshine to the meeting place. Naruto appeared on top of the planet and saw Lois there. "Mrs. Lane, I am honored you want to do an interview of me," said Naruto in all serious tone. "I guess we have keep up this facade of me not know who you are?" asked Lois. "That would be for the best to keep an unwanted attention off us," said Naruto. "Can you take of that mask? It is creepy," she said. Naruto takes of the mask, revealing a mask like Kakashi and a bandana. "I fully agree with you. I don't like wearing, but I like the fact it keeps my face covered," said Naruto. "So let's get started," said Lois. "Where are you from?" she asked. "Another dimension in a village called the Hidden Leaf before the man who start the 4th grade killed everyone," said Naruto with sorrow. "Sorry," said Lois. "Just brought up some bad memories." "Next question," said Naruto. "Do you have a philosophy?" she asked. Naruto smiles. "I have several. One was ninja way of never breaking a promise and never give up," said Naruto. "Next was the will of fire, meaning the old will pass the torch to younger generation," said Naruto. "That last was my sensei's motto. Those fail a mission are trash. But those who abandon a comrade are lower than trash," said Naruto. "That was deep," she said. "Next question, what was your childhood like?" she asked, making Naruto stiffen. "You really want to know, Lois?" said Naruto. "Yes," she responded. 1500, said the blonde hero. "What?" asked Lois. "That is how many times someone has tried to kill me before my 8th birthday," he said, making her gasp, forgetting her professionalism. "That is impossible," she said, shocked. "I will tell you why that was. When I was born, the 9-tailed fox was forced to attack the village. My father the Hokage could not kill him, so he did the next best thing. He sealed him a baby that was born. But would do something a child that was not his. No, he chose his son for the burden and wanted me to be seen as a hero," said Naruto with a hollow laugh. "It did not happen. Only a few saw me as a person. The majority, mostly civilians, saw me as a demon and had many things to hamper me, including sell me rotten food or refusing to sell anything to me outright," said Naruto. "My education was crap and sabotaged. Only one teacher helped me and he saved my life in my despair," said Naruto. "I will not add your burden because it could hurt you if I were to add it," said Lois with a croaked voice from crying. "You have my gratitude. But over time I became a ninja helping the village until the Fourth Great War was declared by one man who captured 7 of the 8-tailed beast and also captured my mentor the 8-tailed Jinchuriki, which is what we were called, said Naruto. I was the last to be captured, but I planned it so I can stop him from unleashing the merging of the beast into the 10-tailed Jubi. I used a hidden seal on my body that the rest of the demon in me denying him victory, said Naruto. Instead of accepting defeat he committed a mass genocide on everyone by removing his soul and everyone else, said Naruto. I was the only survivor and I left that world a shell of my former self, said Naruto with a hunted look in his eyes. I would be honored if you make a confidant. I will listen, said Lois. Naruto smiles through thank you Lois, said Naruto. I will protect you with my life, and that is my ninja way, said Naruto, as a small spark returns to the former ninja. Ending narration. This one conversion has brought back Naruto from the depths of despair to the world. Naruto Namikaze is back once more. At the Daily Planet Naruto was talking to Lois. So any crime today? Asked Lois. No not today surprisingly, said Naruto as Perry comes down. Naruto I have an assignment today, he said. Yes sir, said Naruto. I want you to go to the UN and report on the General Assembly for the paper, said Mr. White. I will be more than happy to go, said the blonde. X. In the ocean Superman was rescuing some sailor from a sunken sub as the rest of the League fought off Atlantean forces. After rescuing the sailor Superman pacified the opposing force and promised to leave the sub where it was. X. Naruto was at the UN building as the assembly was started. Naruto took photos and was writing his report on his notepad. Naruto heard a commotion outside. What is going on, he thought. The guards were knocked as a man with blonde hair and green scale pants walked up to the meeting. He got to the podium and started to make demands. After the speech on of the diplomat stood up. Your demands are outrageous, said a diplomat from France. That will jeopardize our entire economy, said the man. The man looks around. You problem not mine, he said. Who are you and what gives you the right? Asked another man from Russia. I am Arthur Curry King and born ruler of Atlantis, said the man. The country we don't even support, said another man. Superman flies in as Aquaman turns to him. I gave them a chance for peace, and this is their response, he said as the diplomats were yelling and cursing. Superman sighs. Things like this take time, he said. Aquaman brushes past him. I don't have time, he said as he walks out. A rocket flies toward Aquaman and explodes on the ground next to him sending him back from the shockwave. Naruto rushes out and see the destruction and Aquaman laying on the ground bleeding. He snaps his head up and goes to the shadow and changes outfits. The rest of the League takes Aquaman to the hospital as Naruto in his hero costume appears out of the shadows and follows the League. They get to the hospital and enter and find Aquaman room and enters. We have done everything, but his anatomy is different, said the doctor. Naruto walks out. He is part fish, so he probably needs salt water to stimulate the ocean, said the masked hero. Stewart glared at him. What do you know, rookie? Asked the man. More than you think because he is right, said Batman as he comes out of the shadows. Naruto helped rush Aquaman to a fish tank and they put him in the salt water as his vital come back to normal. Aquaman wakes up just to see Lantern pound his fist. What did you do to the sub-core? He asked. The king narrows his eyes. I told my men to leave that sub where it lay, he said. You expect us to believe that, said John. Aquaman gets up. Believe what you will. Someone tried to kill me, said the king. Naruto thinks for a moment. Someone might be trying to take the throne from you, said the masked hero. I am loved by everyone. There are no traitor in my kingdom, said Aquaman. Naruto snorts. You are idealistic. Every sovereign has an unknown enemy hoping to take over, said the blonde. Superman walks up. We will find this assassin, said the Man of Steel. I have a plan that might work, said Batman. Near the hospital Aquaman was on a stretcher being rolled to an ambulance when on the roof a man took out a rocket launcher and fired at Aquaman. A shuriken knocks it off course. Assassin run off the building and flees on foot. Batman is the first to pursue him by the man throws down flash bombs, blinding him for a second, letting him escape. Diana Cage he is coming toward you, said the Dark Knight. Naruto jumps down as Diana flies down and they pursue him to the sewer. Nowhere to run, said Naruto. I will take a detour, said the man as he shoots the ground causing them to fall to the lower level. They get back up and see him gone. The assassin was running and got to his car and tried to drive off, but it did not go anywhere as the truck left the ground and was tilted back causing him to fall out. The Justice League stood over him. Now who are you? Demanded Batman. I won't talk but for a little incentive, he said eyeing Diana. Naruto growled. I will get the info, he said as he grabs the man and drags him away. Naruto slams him against the wall. You will answer the question or I shall torture you. Hero ethics be damned, said the blonde. You don't scare me, said the assassin. Naruto smirks. Let's change that, he said as his eyes turned to the Sharingan and the world turned dark with a red moon. Welcome to Tsukiyomi, let us begin. For the next 72 hours I will stab with my kunai, said Naruto, as the man is held on a cross. I will stop once you agree to answer my questions, Naruto said as he pulls out a kunai and stabs the assassin. It won't stop till you cooperate with me, said Naruto as he stabs the assassin in the arm. The man screams. You win, just stop, said the man. Naruto smirks as the genjutsu disappears. The assassin was sweating as he has walked over to the league. Alright, who hired you? Asked Batman. I don't ask questions. I just do the job, said the masked assassin. Not good enough. How were you paid? Demanded Naruto. Gold. Lots of it, said the man as he points to the truck, and Batman investigates Spanish doubloons, said the Dark Knight. I was right, said Naruto. This is from Atlantis, said the Dark Knight. We have to get to Aquaman before he does some stupid, said Naruto. Don't bother, said Green Lantern. His royal pain in the ass just left, said John. X. In the throne room of Atlantis, a blonde-haired man was sitting on the throne. It seemed the surface people have murdered our king, said the man. The door art slammed open. Orm, shouted Aquaman as he walks in. Brother. Good to see you survived the attempt on your life, said the man. Arrest him, shouted Aquaman as the soldiers moved and surrounded the king. What are you doing? Asked Aquaman. They only obey me now, said Orm. Take him two away, said Orm as Aquaman is marched away. X. Orm was at a cliff with a chained up Aquaman. Well, I guess the surface dwellers have killed you, said the blonde despot. You won't win. You won't take the throne next, said Aquaman. Yes, that lineage thing will be messy, but I brought insurance, said Orm as he takes out a bundle of cloth revealing to be Aquaman infant's son. He struggles against the binding as Orm takes a knife and slams it against the cliff and hangs the baby on there. He takes the trident and shoots the ground, making lava rise slowly. Time to go and avenge your deaths, said Orm as he leaves. The members of the League and Naruto were swimming in the ocean. We have to get to Atlantis and warn Aquaman, said Superman. It won't be easy. They don't trust us, said Naruto as they are attacked by several soldiers' underwater jets. Scatter, said Naruto as he grabs one of the riders, forcing him off. Naruto goes through hand seal as water start to swirl around him, knocking the riders off. Diana is fighting some of the rider but is knocked out and sinks. Naruto swims to her and grabs her but saw his comrades begin captured by Orm. He has his head down and growl. Great, said Naruto. X. Aquaman was struggling to free himself as the lava rose slowly. He breaks one of his hands free but he can't get the other out. He looks at his son as he is crying and slams his other hand into a sharp part of the cliff. X. Naruto was in an underwater cave with a knocked out Diana. Wake up, Haim, he said as Diana's eyes open and she gasps. Where are we? She asked as she notices that she doesn't have her breathing device on. How am I breathing? She asked. I place a seal on both our neck, making us able to breathe for about 5 hours, said Naruto. As to your first question, we are in a cave and the others have been captured, said Naruto. When you have healed more we will rescue them, said Naruto. Diana tries to get up but feel great pain in her leg. Not fully for you fight just yet, said Naruto. Bring your leg over, I can heal it so you can at least fight, said Naruto. Diana sigh. Fine, she said as she brings her leg and places it in front of Naruto as his hands glow green and he places it over her leg, causing it to get warm from the healing. After a few minutes Naruto takes his hand away as Diana has her eyes closed. She must have relaxed slightly, said Naruto. Naruto lets her rest to conserve some energy and wakes her up after 2 hours. We have to go. Whoever overthrew Aquaman will have the whole army after us and try to kill our comrades, he said. The two put their device on and swim to the underwater city. Naruto and Diana sneak. And why are we hiding? She asked. Naruto placed a hand over her mouth. We are in the enemy's area and we will be overwhelmed if we cause a commotion, he whispered. The two get to the detention area and in a flash the 3 guards are knocked out. Naruto looks in the corner. You can come out, ma'am, said Naruto as a female walks out with the crown of the queen. You must be Aquaman's wife? Asked Naruto. Yes, Orm is trying to declare war on the surface, she said. Naruto closes his eyes. Aquaman is coming, said Naruto. How do you know? Asked John. I sensed him, said Naruto as they head and greet the king. Naruto looks at Aquaman. You will need to heal that stub, said Naruto. I will get our doctor in here, said the queen. X. Naruto was leaning against a wall. I knew he was crazy, said John. Naruto sighed. Not stupid or crazy. Honorable, said Naruto. Willing to give up an arm for your son? Take real courage, said Naruto. In the Marines you were told not abandon a comrade and it is the same thing here. Don't abandon your son, said Naruto. My former sensei told me that those who abandon a mission are trash, but those who abandon a comrade are worse than that, said Naruto. "It is even worse if you abandon family," said Naruto as he looks at the body of Aquaman as he is fitted with a hook for his missing arm. "Why would Orm want a nuclear power core?" asked Superman. "I don't know, but I have a few guesses. The main one is that they are trying to build a weapon to take out the surface," said Naruto. "You're half right. We have the weapon but it was never armed," said Aquaman as he walks out. "What is this weapon?" asked Naruto. "It is a reactor that will melt the polar caps. We had it built should the surface ever attack, but like I said it was never armed," said the king. "Orm must have with the core he stripped from the sub," said Lantern. Superman takes out his communicator. "We have a problem. The radiation and heat level are rising at a North Pole," said Batman. "We better head out," said Naruto as everyone files out and head to the Arctic. They get to the surface summoning Jutsu Dragon, said Naruto as a yellow dragon appears. "Yes Naruto-sama," said the dragon. "Nova. We need to get to the North Pole," said Naruto. "Yes," said the dragon as he flies off with Naruto on his back and the League behind him. Naruto lands near a building made of ice and walk in and see Orm getting ready to arm the weapon. A batarang flies hitting the core out of Orm's hand. Orm walks to the core but is blocked by Naruto. "You are done Orm," he said. Naruto turns around. All of a sudden three of Orm's men advance on him. Naruto kicks one away and knocks out the other two as Aquaman runs and surrender Orm, said the king. Naruto walked beside Aquaman. "This is a family matter. Help you friends," said the king. Naruto forms a shadow clone as he leave. Naruto sees the League fighting Orm's men and he joins the fray. Aquaman was engaged in battle with Orm as he used his fist and knocked the trident away from his despot brother. "Surrender Orm," said Aquaman. Orm runs toward the weapon and places the core in. "You're too late brother," he said. Batman and Naruto run to the weapon and Naruto puts his hand in to pull out the core. "What are you doing Hakurikage?" asked Batman. The shadow clone turns his head. "Get out of here Batman or you will be caught in the blast," it said. "Shadow clone barrier explosion," said the clone as it explodes and the blast hit a barrier. Aquaman continues his fight as he grabs the trident that Orm dropped. "This is your last chance. Surrender," said Aquaman. Orm charges but get knocked off the icy bridge as Aquaman shakes his head and walk out with Batman to see the Justice League rout the rest of Orm's men. The soldiers were in chain as Aquaman was on his throne. "Orm had our family held prisoner. We were only following orders," said a leader. "You could have fought back." "Get these coward out of my sight," said the king as the rebellious soldier were escorted out. Outside the throne room Naruto was standing still as Diana walks up to him. "You okay Hakurikage?" she asked. "Once again this was too close to world devastation," he said. "I might have to rethink Superman offer, but I want to be sure before joining. For now I will go solo and help when needed," said the blonde hero. "Why are you hesitating about joining?" asked Diana. "It's about my failure to protect. It still haunts me and I think if I wasn't foolish and had a level head my comrades and friends would not have perished," said Naruto. "What happened to them?" asked Diana. "Total genocide of my world by one man," said Naruto. "I am heading back." "Bye," said Naruto as he disappears in a yellow flash, leaving Diana with more questions. Diana head to her friends. "Where is Hakurikage?" asked Superman. "He left. I think he is confused about his path," said the princess. "Let's head back," said John as he and the other leave the underwater city. Naruto appears on a roof building. "She won't understand being raised in a life of luxury of a princess," he said as he enters the window of his apartment. He looks at his nightstand and sees a photo of his former team in a frame, but he frowns as he thinks of how it fell apart in a few years after being placed. "Maybe I should live in the past anymore," said Naruto. Naruto lays down and falls asleep. Let a new day come out. Next day Naruto heads to the planet and walks in Naruto Glade. "You can make it. I have a job for you and Lois," said Mr. White. "I want you to report on the arms shipping in Metropolis that was put a stop to," said Mr. White. Naruto nods his head and the two walk out. "You look like crap Whiskers. Tough day on the job?" she asked. "Yeah, it is not easy to do both roles. Let's get this report out of the way," he said as they went to talk to the cop. Afterwards they typed up their report and went back to the Daily Planet. In Lex Corporation. Superman was on the ground as the evil genius had a kryptonite in his hand. "Well, this is the end Superman," said Luthor. "Tell me how you got the weapons in," said the Man of Steel weakly. "The bribe to the customs official and the law enforcement agent. When money talks. People listen," said Luthor. "Looks like some others will join you in prison," said the Man of Steel as he morphs into the Martian. "But no," shouted Luthor as he reveals his suit and flies out. He sees Diana behind him as he dives into the city street hoping to lose her. He reappear and sigh a breath of relief until Superman captures him. "You under arrest Luthor," said the Man of Steel. Luthor grabs his chest and collapses. "Lex," shouted Superman as he rushes his foe. "In the hospital Lex was on a bed. "It seems that the kryptonite poisoned you," said Lex. "Then fix it, I will pay whatever," said Lex. "I am sorry Mr. Luthor." It is terminal, said the doctor. Lex sorry, said Superman. This is your fault alien. Leave me alone, shouted Lex as Superman leaves the room. X. Naruto was at the Daily Planet when Clark came in. You alright Clark? Asked Naruto noticing his down mood. Fine. Naruto just stressed, he said. If you want to talk Clark. I will listen, said Naruto as sirens are heard. Wonder what that is about, said Naruto as he sees Clark no longer there. I thought so, said Naruto as he heads to the bathroom and disappears in a shunshin. X. Superman was flying. What is going on Superman? Asked Naruto as he was leaping from building to building next to Superman. Luther just escaped prison, said the Man of Steel. Let's find him, said Naruto as he and Superman scoured the city. In the alley Luther was on the back of a human ape with a giant brain. We have to lose them, said Luther. Naruto snaps his head. Found him, said Naruto as he as Superman block Luther's escape. It's over you two, said Naruto. I don't think so ninja, said a childish voice as the air become distorted. Toby, shouted Naruto. You cost me the war boy, said the masked man in his deeper voice. But now is not the time for this, said Toby as he grabs the super villains and teleports away. Later we shall have our final showdown, said Toby's voice as it lingers. Naruto clenches his fist. Damn it, he said as he punches the wall in the alley destroying it. Let's head to the watchtower and you can tell us who he was, said Superman. Naruto nods his head and the two were teleported to the watchtower. Naruto sees the member of the league and he sits down. That man is the reason I came to this world, said Naruto. I still remember the bodies of my comrades and friends, said Naruto. That man killed everyone in my world. Though he killed himself in the process, but it seemed I was wrong, said Naruto. So what are you planning on doing? Asked Batman. He is still a threat that can destroy anyone besides myself and therefore must be terminated, said Naruto. You can't kill him, said Superman. I wasn't asking for permission Superman. He has murdered and as they say an eye for an eye, said Naruto darkly as he walks away. Diana gets up. I will talk to him, said the Amazonian as she walks to him as he heads out. X. Packrickage penny for your thoughts, said the black-haired heroine. I don't know what to do. Would I be able to kill him if he is in my crosshairs, said Naruto. I have always wanted to kill him. But my motives aren't pure. It's for revenge, simple as that, said Naruto. I don't know what happened, but you must do what is right, said the Amazon as she walked away leaving Naruto to think things out. Lex was in front of some villains. Star Sapphire, Shade, Cheetah, Grundy, Ultra Humanite and a new member Toby, said the businessman. You are all good at what you do and I have a job that I will pay for the destruction of the Justice League, said Luther. We're in, said Star Sapphire. X. In the watchtower the screen went off. There is a robbery, said Superman. Naruto gets up and walks out. Meet you there, said Naruto as he disappears. The League gets there and starts to evacuate the citizens as they go in and as Batman is attacked by Copperhead only to be flipped over Batman's shoulder. Hawkgirl is jumped by Star Sapphire. As Lantern fights off Cheetah. Wonder Woman square off against Grundy. Naruto was walking when he blocked some shurikens. You'll have to do better Toby, said the blonde as the masked man appears in front of him. Then let us begin, he said as he charges against the blonde. The battle was chaos as the heroes managed to send their enemies running, but not before capturing Copperhead after he bit Batman. Naruto was currently fighting Toby when he kicked the man and reappeared next to Batman and picked him up and he disappeared in a shunshin. In the watchtower Naruto placed a sweating Batman on the bed in the infirmary. I will try to get the antidote from our friend, said John, as he gets the venom out of Copperhead and start to mix it. Naruto walked out of the med. Win 5 grams. What are you going to do about Copperhead? Asked the blonde. We are going to interrogate him at Stryker's Island prison, said Superman. X. Luther was pacing the best at what you do. I must have lost my mind, said the businessman. It was only one loss Lex, said Cheetah. All you fool care about is the money, he shouted. I am not staying if he treats us this way, said Sapphire as everyone gets up and start to head to the door. Lex grips his chest and coughs. I will pay double, said Lex as the villain think but continue to head to the door. Everyone gets up and start to head to the door. I will triple your pay, said Lex as they all walk back and sit down. Humanite grabs Lex before he collapses. We have to control that sickness. I might have something, said the man-ape. Welcome to a house of laughs, said a voice. Lex. It has been a while and didn't invite me, said the Joker as he walks out. What are you doing here? Asked Lex. You need me. I know how the bat thinks, said Joker. Like I need a rash, said Luther. Grundy tries to kick him out, but the Joker lets out a gas knocking out the giant man. X. Naruto was sitting waiting for news about Batman. So how is he? Asked the blonde. He will recover, said John. Naruto gets up. I am leaving to find these guys, said Naruto as he walks out. Naruto appears in a warehouse and drops down. Alright, infiltration success, thought Naruto as the light come on. Well, I expecting Batman, but you will do, said Luther as all the villains converge on Naruto, and after a fight he is knocked out by Toby. Well, he is out of the way, said the masked man. X. John was keeping an eye out on Batman when he woke up. I am going, said the Dark Knight. You're still hurt, said the Martian. You going to stop me, he said. John moves to the side. Nope, he said as Batman takes his jet and flies out of the watchtower. Batman gets to the warehouse and sneaks inside before being knocked out by a mallet by the Joker. Naruto wakes up and sees Batman chained up next to him. I see they captured you, said Naruto. You're also, said Batman. They took your belt, said Naruto. Naruto sees Cheetah and frowns. She has a lot of negative emotion, thought Naruto. Cheetah. I sense a lot of conflict in you. What happened to you, asked Naruto with concern. Why do you care? She asked bitterly. Because I sense the same emotion I had when I was younger. Mostly self-loathing, said Naruto. This was the result of an experiment I did to find a way to make people faster and healthier. Funding stopped but I continued, she said. I understand. You were placed with a burden similar to my own, however I had no choice and I overcame the hatred. You have let it consume you somewhat, but you aren't lost, said Naruto. It hurts when you are hated for a gift, said Naruto. Cheetah walks up and kisses him. I have to think about it, she said sadly. Follow a different path, not the one you're on, said Naruto. X. Lex was trying to open Batman belt but was stopped at every turn. After a frustrating hour he throws it against the wall and a device come out. Luther smiles. This is our key to the elimination of the League, he said. X. John was walking around when a red alarm sounded. Intruders, he thought as he went to the hangar. He is attacked and knocked out as Shade appears with the other villains as they place a package in the hangar. X. Joker walks to Batman when Luther has Superman. I have you, said the clown as he takes out a switchblade. Enough Joker, I want him alive to watch his friend final moments, said Luther as a TV is brought in. Joker gets a bucket of popcorn. Want some, he asked Luther who is thoroughly annoyed. Growled no, he said. The screen show an explosion. They are dead, said Luther as Batman and Naruto eyes widen. No, said the ninja. X. On the screen the smoke clears and it reveled the watchtower in one piece. No, shouted Luther as he throws the TV against the wall. Ow, thought the genius. 5 minutes earlier the rest of the League came back and saw John on the ground. John, you alright? Asked Superman. Luther's men were here, he said. The phone rings. Hello, said Diana. What? She shouted. That was a tip saying there is a bomb here, she said. The members looks for it and find it behind some packages as Superman takes it and flies out letting it explode after throwing it in space. Back at the base Luther was pissed. We must have a turncoat in our midst, said Lex. However, I have a way finding out, he said as he turns on the surveillance video and see Cheetah kissing Naruto. It seems the kitty has gone rouge, said Luther as the villains advance on Cheetah. Wind style. Wind wall, said Naruto as a wall is erected of sharp wind around Cheetah. You will not touch her, said Naruto. He appears. One more thing, I have called the League, said Naruto as he rushes the villains. The rest of the heroes enter and start to fight. A shuriken whizzes past Naruto as he sees Toby. Only one will live, said Toby in his deep voice. Naruto takes out Samahata as Toby takes out a katana. The two charge each other. Naruto slash down, but it is blocked by Toby's sword and the two blade to blade with neither side giving ground. Naruto goes through one-handed seals water style. Water dragon, said Naruto as he blow water dragon out of his mouth, hitting Toby onto the ground. Fire style. Fireball jutsu, said the Uchiha as he blows a fireball forcing Naruto to dodge. Naruto eyes morphs to the Sharingan earth style. Earth dragon, said Naruto as earth is sent from the ground and form a headed dragon hitting Toby, but he uses substitution with some rumble to escape. He finds a kunai on his throat. Well, looks like you have a chance at your revenge, said Toby. Naruto closes his eyes and put his kunai away. I won't be my own enemy, said Naruto before slugging Toby in the face, knocking him. I will not kill you, but I won't forgive you, said Naruto as he carries Toby over his shoulder. Lex is knocked out by Humanite. You also? Said Lex before begin falling down. Joker is dragged by Batman who freed himself when the Joker thought he was helpless. Naruto Sai surrender Cheetah and you will have a lesser term, said Naruto. Cheetah nods her head and puts her hands out to the cops to cuff her. Naruto places Toby on the ground. Remember this. No one is beyond redemption, said Naruto as Toby chuckles. You are one of a kind. Your identity is safe with me for now, said the masked man as he too surrenders. Naruto walks away as the cop cuff the other super villains. Diana walks up to Naruto. You made the right choice, she said. I know killing him won't bring anyone back and I think some time in prison will change him a little for the better as well as showing him mercy, said Naruto. "By the way, Diana, for helping me, I will show my face and identity," said Naruto as he takes off his mask. "Naruto Namikaze," he said as his face is shown to the princess. "I would like you to keep it a secret because I know Superman and Batman alter ego," said Naruto. "You can trust me, Hakurikage," she said as Naruto puts his bandana and mask back on. "Thank you for everything, Diana," said Naruto as he disappears in a shunshin. X. Naruto head to the prison in costume. "I would like to pay Cheetah's bail," said the hero. Cheetah walks out and is surprised to see the one who convinced her to surrender. "You're free. I paid for your release because you were surrender without a fight," said Naruto. "I have a safe house for you to live till I can trust you with my identity. I will check on you a few times a week. Fair?" he asked. "Why are you doing all this?" she asked. "I want to show you that not everyone will judge you on your body or what you look like, but your personality," said Naruto as he leaves with Cheetah behind him. "Grab my shoulder," he said as he shunshin out of the parking lot at the station. X. Naruto reappears. "This is an apartment I was able to buy with my book money. It is yours under one condition. You're on technical parole with me as your guardian and observer, okay?" said Naruto. Naruto turns around, but a hand grabs him. "Thank you," said Cheetah as she takes off his mask and kisses him on the lips. "I won't betray your trust," he said. "I have already furnished it and stocked a fridge with some food. I will check on you in a few days," said Naruto as he disappears, letting Cheetah enter the living space. X. Back at Striker Island, Luther was pound on the wall. "Humanite, stop that racket," he shouted as you see the man ape watching his operas. "This program is brought to you by Ultra Humanite and viewers like you," said the TV as the villain smiles. Second chance. It has been a few weeks and Cheetah has had some difficulty fitting into the society. Naruto visited her home that he gave her. After the few weeks told her a bit about himself but not his identity. Naruto was heading to the apartment and knocked. "Hakurikage," said Cheetah. "How are you making out?" asked Naruto. "I am alright. People are staring at me still. But I try not to affect me too much," she said. "Try to earn the trust of the people back," said Naruto. "By the way, I found you some jobs. I want you to find the one you want to try," said Naruto. Cheetah looks at them and saw one for a park ranger, a zookeeper and vet intern. "I guess it will be the zookeeper. How did you get these jobs lined up?" she asked. "They owed me some favors for saving their life or someone close to them," said Naruto. Cheetah grips the paper as Naruto sighed. "Listen, I am not taking pity on you, but I am helping you along the right path," said Naruto. "You don't owe me for doing this except staying out of trouble," said Naruto. "Thank you, Hakurikage," she said. "Naruto," said the blonde. "My name is Naruto Namikaze," said the ninja. "You have earned my trust to learn who I am," said Naruto. "Don't break it," he said. "When do I start?" asked Cheetah. "Tomorrow morning is 7 till 2 and the owner does now of you background as has told his worker to treat you with respect," said the blonde as he walks out with a smile. For the first time Cheetah felt safe and wanted. She goes to bed to get next morning for work. X. Cheetah went to the zoo and saw a young man with black hair opening the office. "Hello. Are you the manager?" she asked. "I am the manager of the cat display which where you will be working." "Oh, sorry, forgot to introduce myself. I am Ryan and I will be your immediate supervisor." "Come on in so I can talk and get to know you better," said the man. "Please don't be scared. I know of your past and that means nothing. You have a clean slate to start over, alright," said Ryan. Cheetah tells him about herself. "Alright, I see, very tragic, but you can start anew," said Ryan. "Let me show you the zoo and what you will be doing," said Ryan as he takes her around the cat exhibit. "Now you will be working with the cats due to your gift and with time you will be working your way up the ladder," he said. "What is my role?" she asked. "You will be doing two things, feeding and cleaning the exhibit. Is that fine?" he asked. "That is fine. I will use my chance that I have been given," she said. Cheetah was introduced to the people she would be working for and started her first day. Naruto came by the house after she got home to see how she was doing. "Thank you for what you have done," said Cheetah. Naruto smiles. "You deserve better and keep up the good work," said Naruto. Cheetah takes his hand. "Can you please stay? I would like to cook for you to show my gratitude," said the feline female. Naruto nodded. "Be happy to," he said as he is led to the kitchen. Naruto and Cheetah ate and Naruto found Cheetah cooking to be very good as they had steak and salad and made small talk. "So tell me how your day went," said Naruto. "It was good. I learned how to feed the cats and met all of the other keepers. Most of them were nice and were wary of me but talked to me and try to get to know me," she said. "Glad I was able find a place that won't judge you. I was worried about that," said Naruto. The two ate and Naruto helped with the cleanup and the two left to shop. They were walking toward the shop when he saw a fire in the distance. Naruto rushed to the building. "What type of fire?" asked Naruto. "Electrical," said the firefighter. Naruto went through hand seal as sand is shot at the building. "I will try to calm the flames with sand and earth," said Naruto. "My baby," shouted a woman. Cheetah looks up and gasps. "Hakurikage. There is a child on the top," she said. Keep up your earth jutsu to keep a flam off my back, said Cheetah as she rushes in. Cheetah, shouted Naruto as she ran in with amazing speed. She heads up the stair and see the child in the corner coughing. Cheetah sees a piece of cloth and grabs it and goes to the child. Come here so we can get you out, said Cheetah. The child back up slightly. I don't have time for this, she said as she starts to cough. Come here little one, we have to get you out, said Cheetah. The child walks up slowly and puts the cloth on his mouth. Breath into the cloth so you inhale the smoke, she said as she cover his nose and mouth slightly so he doesn't breath in the fumes. Cheetah sees the door blocked by flames and she sees a window. She breaks it with a kick and jumps out. Naruto see Cheetah carrying a child. As she jumps out he revels his Rinnegan and uses it power slow her descent until she land on the ground. Cheetah goes to the woman, my son. Thank you. You are a hero, said the mothers as Cheetah hand her the child. Naruto smiles as the reporter rush Cheetah. Cheetah start to answer some question, but Naruto pulls her away. That is enough question. I will say one thing. She has been given a chance and shown me she is new person. That is all, said Naruto as he warps with her back to her house. Cheetah smiles. I can't thank you enough for this chance, she said as she pulls him into her room and closes the door and attack his mouth with her own. Naruto was in a makeout session all night long. Paradise Lost Part 1. Naruto was relaxing on the beach on his vacation when clouds started to come in. There is a storm coming, he thought. Naruto heads back to his beach house and changes into his new costume. He threw away the Akatsuki and instead wore a green flax jack, a headband with the symbol of shinobi that was worn in the war. To cover his face he wore an Anbu mask with the bandana still on his head. On the mask 3 lines representing going down diagonally to represent scars of his past. He teleports to the beach and see the javelin landing, not surprised the League would send someone, he thought. He rushes to the jet and greets Wonder Woman. Surprised they sent you, Diana Haim, said Naruto. Hakurikage, is that you? Asked Wonder Woman. It me. I changed into something easier to fight in, said the blonde. Naruto turns his head. Diana, get everyone to safety. I will try to reduce the damage, said Naruto. Right, she said as she starts to evacuate the beach-goers. Naruto turns to the wave, cut his thumb and goes through hand. Seal Rushman, said Naruto as he summoned a wall with a face in front of the tidal wave. The wave hits it hard, but it does not break as more waves hit it, but it holds strong. The final wave hit and dies down as Naruto de-summons the wall. He gets down and sees Diana walking to him. Thank for the help, she said. Naruto looks at Diana. You alright? He asked. Yeah, she said, making Naruto frown. At the act time I see the mask you put on yourself. Please tell me what is bothering you, he asked. I left home without my mother blessing and I don't know how to approach her about it, said the Amazonian. Naruto sigh. Apologize to her and tell her why you left. She is your mother and should understand you better than anyone, said Naruto. Will it be easy? She asked. Naruto shakes his head. It won't be easy, but the truth is the best way to deal with it, said the blonde. Diana smiles. Thanks for the advice, she said as she hugs him. Naruto hugs her back and she takes off in the jet. Diana was sitting in the jet trying to come up with a way of approaching the topic with her mother. She gets to the island and lands. As she nears the main city she is horrified at the devastation of the city and shocked to find her sister turned to stone. She rushes to the temple of Hera and tears fall down as her mother is turned to stone as well. She falls down. If only I had come sooner, said the princess. She hears footstep and a man with blue robes appears. It seems the princess has returned, he said. Who are you and what did you do to my sisters? Demanded Diana. My name is Felix Faust and I need to get something and you sisters and mother got rowdy and had to be frozen, he said as he is slammed against the wall with Diana holding him by his robe. Turn them back, she demanded. I will if you get something for me, said Felix. I need some artifacts and you will get them to me, he said. Prove that you can turn her back, said Diana. Faust take out an amulet and shoots a beam at the queen, turning her to flesh. Diana, the intruder, we have to stop him, she said, just as she turned back to stone. Fine, I will get you the artifacts, she said. There are 4 of them, said Faust. Diana leaves the temple, both of them not noticing the raven in a tree as it flies away. In the Museum of History Diana was looking around and saw what she was looking for. She touches the artifact, but a statue of a warrior attacks her. She punches it, but it does not fall as it brings its sword down on her. Wind style. Wind saber, said a voice as the statue falls to pieces. Behind where the statue was standing is Naruto. Troublesome, he said. Diana, what are you doing? He asked. This is not your concern, she said. It has just become my concern when a comrade breaks into a museum and starts to break exhibits, he said. Superman flies in. What is going on, Diana? He asked as Flash and John come in. My mother was attacked and was turned to stone by a man named Faust, she said. She explained everything as Naruto frowns at obvious. What we have to do, said Naruto, making Diana head drop. I will help you, Diana Haim, said Naruto. Diana is shocked thanks, she said. Naruto was traveling with Diana and Superman as they went to a mall and entered to find the artifact. Naruto breaks away as Superman and Diana go together. Superman and Diana see the artifact. As Diana grabs the artifact, she turns around and sees a demon where Superman was. Where is Superman? She asked. Superman sees a demon in front of him. You going to tell me where Diana is? He said as they charge forward. X. Naruto was walking around. Naruto, I believe your friends are in trouble, said Raishin. I will check it out, said Naruto as he rushes back to see Superman and Wonder Woman at each other's throat. Why are they fighting? Asked Naruto. Naruto, it is a powerful illusion. Use the chakra pulse. That should break it, said the dragon. Aye, said Naruto as he expels the chakra out of the area. The two look at it each. Did it work? Asked Naruto. Naruto, said Diana as she looks at the man of steel who she was holding by the throat. How? What evil have we unleashed? Said Diana as she placed Superman on the ground. In the temple, the Flash and John were currently fighting off a big-ass snake. John flies up and punches it, knocking it out. They get the artifact and leave the temple. Naruto and the other heroes were standing around when Superman communicator went off. Go ahead Batman, said Superman. I found some info on your friend Faust, he said. I am heading to his apartment. Meet me there, said the Dark Knight. X. In a dark apartment, Batman was reading a journal. Faust was a respected historian working at a university. However, he had some, let's say, a radical idea and was kicked out. He swore to get even, said Batman. Wonder what happened to them, asked Flash as he was wandering around. I think I found out, said Superman as the heroes see the shrunken head. He's mad, said Diana. I found one more thing in his journal. It references a place known as Tartarus, said Batman, making Diana gasp. That is, if I know my mythology, is the prison of the Titans, said Naruto. There is another being far stronger than the Titans. My mother told me stories of a battle that the muses still sing of today. The ruse god Hades, who was my mother lover, tricked my mother into opening the gateway to Olympus with his army to take over. He was beaten and cast into the prison known as Tartarus. For her part in unknowingly help Hades, my mother was exiled to Themyscira to keep an eye on the gate till this day, said Diana. We can't give him the key, said Superman. My mother's life is at stake, said Diana. I have an idea, said Naruto. XX. Faust was talking to a wall of fire. Where is she, Faust? Said the voice. She will be here, my lord. Just be a patient, he said. I have been patient for several thousand years, he said. When you are released, Lord Hades, the world will be ours, said Faust. Indeed it shall, mortal, he said with a dark chuckle. Paradise Lost Part 2. X. On Themyscira, Diana walks. Faust, I see you brought it, said Faust. I will give it to you, but first release my mother, said the princess. Faust takes the amulet and shoots a beam at the queen, turning her to stone. Hippolyta's eyes widen when she sees the artifact. Diana, don't give him the key, she pleaded. Your daughter is very loyal, said Faust as he takes the key just before getting punched by a red blur. Hand off, pal, said Flash. Diana, you brought men to the island, she said. Sorry, it will take help to stop Faust, said Diana in shame. Faust does an incantation as vine grows out of the ground and attacks the heroes. He grabs Hippolyta and forces her into a cave, not noticing a shadow following them. Faust, stop. You don't know what you are doing, begged the blonde queen. I know what I am doing, your highness, he sneered. Hippolyta turns her head and see Naruto with a kunai in a ready position. I will cut the chains, but act like you are still bound. Got it, your highness, he said as he slashed the chain enough for her to break out at a moment's notice. Who are you? She asked. I am friend of Diana's. I will protect or she will kill me, said Naruto. Naruto vanishes in the shadows just as Faust turns around. I thought I heard something, he though, as he walks to the pedestal and places the key on the stone area. The doors on the far end open and a man with black hair and a goatee with armor on his body appears. I am free, said the man. Welcome, Lord Hades. I have an offering, said Faust as he points to the queen. If it isn't Hippolyta. A day has gone by. I haven't forgotten you, beauty, said the god. A day hasn't gone by that I haven't forgotten you, betrayal of the god in me, she said. A day hasn't gone by that I haven't forgotten the feel of flesh, he said as he touches her face only for shuriken go into his hand. I see we have an interloper, said the god. Naruto reappears in a gust of wind in front of Hades. So you're a god? Asked Naruto. Yeah, mortal, said Hades. I guess I will fight you and deal with you like the other ninja, and people consider themselves gods just because of a following, said Naruto. I see you contain a being on par with me, said the mad god. X. In the prison, Toby was thinking, why would he not place seal on my cell, thought the masked man as he was thinking on Naruto last visit. Flashback. I placed a seal that will be a test on your wrist when I was fighting you in warehouse. It will show itself, and if you come I will forgive you, if not I will kill you if you face me again, said Naruto as he walks. Then flashback. Naruto and Hades were engaged in a battle as the rest of League appeared. None shall survive, said Hades as Faust attacked the League. Naruto was spun and kicked Hades in the face, sending him back. Impressive mortal, said the god. Hippolyta break out of her chains that were weakened and help fight Faust and his undead army. Naruto went through Hans Seal's fire style. Fireball jutsu, said Naruto as he blows out a fireball at his enemy. Hades took the attack that was warm, he said. He then got hit in the chest with a cry of Rasengan by Naruto as the attack is slammed in him, sending him back. Hades grunts that actually hurt, he said with chuckles as he fires a fireball at Faust. He is useless, said the mad god as the man is burned to ashes. Hades backhand Naruto, breaking his Anbu mask, showing his eyes and mouth. Naruto stands up and goes through Hans Seal's Sage mode, said Naruto as his head is covered in scales and wings appear on his back and his eyes turn orange around the iris and his iris is virtual with black pupils. It is not over, Hades, shouted Naruto as he unleashes a massive amount of chakra. The heroes stare at Naruto as the chakra turn the undead to ash. My chakra has a unique ability in this form. I can send the souls back to their resting place, he said. Hades smirks. I don't want anyone to interfere unless necessary, said Naruto. Hippolyta was shaking. His aurora is on par with a divine being. Is he a god or demigod, she thought. Naruto disappears and kneed Hades in the chest, making him grip it in pain. Not fun when you found an opponent who makes you look weak, growled Naruto. Hades growls. You dare to challenge a god, he said as his face transforms into a deformed mess with sharp teeth. He grows 10 feet, towering over everyone. That is his true face, said the queen as she and everyone was holding their breath from the oppressive energy. Naruto rushed forward with a Rasengan. As he gets close he throws it, hitting Hades. Naruto growls. Not enough, he thought as he was breath slightly. Naruto form his hand sign. Massive shadow clone jutsu, said Naruto as 500 clones appears. Hades smiles. You are an interesting fighter, said the god. Sage art. Massive blitz Rasengan barrage, shouted the ninja as the entire clone army hits Hades with the Rasengan, for each clone making bleed a lot. You will pay, mortal, shouted the injured god. Impossible, it should have at least taken off a limb, thought Naruto as he was starting to worry. Now it has become a battle of attrition, he thought. Naruto falls to his knees. This mode has not been mastered yet, though Naruto as he coughs up blood. Naruto. You fool, you know the danger of Dragon Sage unless you have mastered it, shouted Raishin in his mind. It seems that form has risks, said Hades with a malicious smile as he advances on Naruto. Naruto release his mode and reveal his eyes Sharingan. Susanoo, said Naruto as his eyes bleed heavily and he collapses unmoving as Hades grabs him by the neck. Naruto, shouted Diana, revealing the hero identity, making Superman and Batman eyes widen. Is it him, they both thought as Naruto is slammed on the ground by the god. Diana rushes forward but is backhanded. U-turn is next, so wait, said the god. Time kill you. But I will give some props of injuring me and hope your death is painless, said Hades as he throws Naruto in the air. Hades fires a ball of flames at Naruto just as the air distorted in front of Naruto and then he disappears. Hades looks around. Where the hell is he, shouted the god. X. You will not kill him, said a deep voice. The unknown is revealed to be Toby, who is in front of the league holding a wounded Naruto in his arms. I was going to fight him to find out what makes him tick, but now I know. His heart and kindness is his strength. I have forgot what of kindness was like. Now I shall put my life on the line as a final thank you to the mercy he has shown me, said Toby as he takes off his cloak. What is another insect going to do, shouted Hades. Toby places Naruto on the ground. Keep him safe, said the man as he faces the god. You're not anywhere near my level, warrior, shouted Hades. Toby Sharingan is reveling and he growls. Then let us find out, your lordship, he said with anger. Toby disappears and punches Hades but doesn't even hurt him as Hades tries to punch him but phases through. What, said Hades as the giant god eyes glow red. I might not be able to hurt you, but you cannot touch me, said Toby. Yes, but like your friend, this is a waiting game for me for you to run out of gas. Well, I won't, said the god as Toby get ready to fight for his life. Toby revel his Rinnegan in his other eyes. Almighty push, said former villain as he tries to damage Hades. Toby floats in the air. Everyone. Get a safe distance, he shouted. Planetary devastation, shouted Toby as the ground break underneath Hades, who is wearing a cocky smirk. It turns to worry as he is pelted by rock after rock until he is surrounded and thrown into the air. You will not beat me, mortal, shouted Hades as he punches the shell that encased him, making Toby sweat from the strain. Toby is thrown back by the attack of Hades as the shell disintegrates, revealing an unharmed Hades. Toby gets up slowly as Diana was trying to revive Naruto. Wake up, Naruto, please, she said as tears fall from her face. I am not strong enough, thought the former villain. He turns his head to Naruto. Only he is able to defeat Hades, thought Toby as he get ready to fight and stall or die trying. Paradise Lost Part 3 Team Up and the Banishment. X. Toby just got thrown across the room into a wall by Hades. He got up as blood is dripping underneath his mask. "Now you shall face these real demons," said the god as a portal opens and 5 demons walk out. Toby growled, "Wake up you dumb ass," he shouted in Naruto direction. "If we fall here everyone you love will be killed," he shouted. Hades slams Toby into the ground and goes for another one only for Samahata to intercept the fist, shredding Hades' hands, making shouted in pain. Hades' eyes widen as he sees Naruto with a gold glow around him as his whole body turned gold with chakra. Toby chuckles, "About time Baka," he said as he collapses. Naruto walks to his former enemy. "You proven yourself and I forgive you, Toby." "No, not Toby. Obito," said Naruto. Naruto takes off the mask, revealing the damaged face of the former Konoha ninja. Obito gets up slowly. "Let do this," said the Uchiha as both ninja face the god. "I will not be stopped," said Hades as he walks toward the 2 ninjas. Both goes through hand seal fire style. "Dragon flam bombs," they both shouts as a stream of flames come out of both of their mouth, hit Hades making him stumble back. Hades growls as he rushes the 2 as engages the 2 in a fight. Naruto kicks Hades with blazing speed, not seen from even flash as Obito attack with his sword. Naruto get punched to the wall while Obito gets kicked in the air and backhanded next to Naruto. "They need some help," said Diana as she flies to Hades, followed by Superman with Batman throwing batarangs at the god that explode on contact. Hades turns to face the new threat. "You can't do anything against me if you strongest allies couldn't," said the god, sending Superman back with a fireball and Diana with a punch. He sees Flash running to him and step on the ground, making a crack, causing the speedster to trip. Naruto appear in front of Hades, sending earth bullets at the god, cracking his armor. "Impossible. How my armor is cracked," he shouts. Naruto smiles. "Now we are making progress," he said. Naruto and Obito both charge Hades and each launching their strongest attack, knocking him back. Naruto nods his head. "We can't be in a battle, but we can send him back," said Naruto. Obito nods his head as the 2 charge Hades, but Obito goes to the key and breaks it, causing a sucking wind to blow as everything is starting to be sent to the door. Naruto and Obito dodges the debris, but Hippolyta has no way and flies to the door. Naruto looks at Obito and releases his hold and plunges to the queen and tries to grab her. Naruto grabs her hand and hold onto the wall with chakra as Hades flies by them. "Someone will come with me," he said as he grabs Hippolyta's leg, causing Naruto to start to lose his grip. "Pick him off," said Naruto as Hades start to climb the queen. She gives him a powerful kick, forcing him off and back into the portal. Naruto drops to the ground holding Hippolyta. "Are you alright, Your Highness?" asked Naruto. "Yes, for now," she said. Naruto smiles. "That is good," said Naruto as he collapses on the ground. The heroes and Obito rush Naruto, who is on the ground. "How is he, Batman?" asked Diana. "He is alive," said the Dark Knight. "Chakra depletion," said Obito, was hobbling with a limp. Everyone walks out and see all of the Amazonians turn back to flesh since Faust and the amulet are no more. X. In the courtyard, Hippolyta was standing in front of the League in recognition of helping to stop the mad god Hades. "You have our eternal gratitude," said the queen. "Thank you, Your Highness," said Superman. "Diana. Please come up," said Hippolyta. "As your mother I am proud of you. But as you rule and queen I am disappointed, and with a heavy heart I banish you from Themyscira for allowing onto the island," she said, making Naruto closes his eyes. Naruto steps forward. "Permission to speak, Your Highness," said Naruto as he gets on one knee. "Granted," she said. "I would like to trade my life for Diana to come home," said Naruto, making Diana and Hippolyta's eyes widen. "Naruto. Don't," said Diana. Hippolyta sighs. "If I do that Diana would hate me more." "Request denied," said the blonde queen. Naruto growled. "Then how about this? When Hercules murdered his wife by mistake, he was ordered to do 12 labors by the gods to find atonement. Have Diana do the same," said Naruto, almost pleading. Hippolyta, "Think for a moment. You bring up a good and valid point." "Very well, I can accept that," said the queen. "I will let her know the task when I have one made," said the queen. Naruto bows and walks back to his comrades. The League and Obito start leaving when Hippolyta, "I need to speak to Naruto really quick." "Alone," she said. Naruto looked back and motioned them to head to the jet. "What do you need to talk to me about, Your Highness?" asked Naruto. Hippolyta gets on her hands and knees. "I beg of you, protect my daughter," she said. "I did what I had to as a ruler, but please make sure she is happy and protected," said the queen. "Your Highness, you don't need to ask. I was going to provide my support to Diana as well as protect her. That is my promise and I also keep my promises," said Naruto. "Have a nice day, Your Highness," said Naruto as he walked to the javelin. X. Naruto get there and sees Diana trying not to cry and put up a brave front. He walks to her. "Penny, for your thoughts, Diana Haim?" asked Naruto. She looks at Naruto. "My mother hates me," she said. "Diana. Look at me," said Naruto. Diana looks at his eyes. "Your mother does not hate you. She loves you as any mother would," said Naruto. "Did you know why she called me back?" asked Naruto. "Why?" asked Diana. Naruto sighed. She got on her hands and knees and begged me to keep you safe and happy. Does that sound like a mother hating her daughter? Naruto asked. No, said Diana as she dries her tears. If you want comfort I am here to help you, said Naruto. Diana hugs Naruto while crying as Naruto tries to calm her down and help her through her grief. They get to the watchtower and as Diana walks to Naruto, thank you, she said. Naruto smiles. No problem, but I would like to take you for a lunch and help you get more used to man culture, said Naruto. I would like that, she said. I will come tomorrow in civilian clothing and you should too. Nothing fancy, just casual, said Naruto as he walks away and disappears in a flash. Diana walks to her room. What should I wear, she thought as she walks to her room. Next day Naruto meets Diana who was in casual blue dress. Naruto smiles. You ready, Diana? Asked Naruto as he holds out his arm. Diana smiles and loops her around his and they walk to the restaurant. Naruto gets to the attendant. Reservation for Namikaze, said Naruto. The male attendant looks on his paper. Very well, follow me, he said as he took the two to their table and they enjoy a nice meal and Naruto pays the bill and walks Diana out. Naruto takes Diana to a store and shows her what people do outside the island and as a result, Naruto is carrying about 5 bags of clothing and shoe. Diana was having a great time as Naruto proved to be great company and was honest about how she looked in clothing. If he didn't like he would say it and tell her the truth. The clothing was picked from the rack. Naruto walked Diana to an apartment. Diana, this is one of my buildings I bought to rent out, said Naruto. I am willing to give you the top floor. If you want, so you are not living in the watchtower, said Naruto. Diana was hesitant. I guess it is fine. I accept, she said as the day ended and Naruto helped her get settled in. He left and told her he would come by tomorrow to check up and see how she was doing. The Lois affair. Naruto was at the planet typing on his board when Lois walks up to the desk. Whiskers, I have something for you, she said. Oh, said Naruto. Happy birthday, Whiskers, said Lois as she gives him a gift bag. Naruto smiles. Thank you, Lois. My birthday is tomorrow though, said the blonde. Lois smiles. I am inviting you over for dinner tomorrow night, said the female reporter. Thanks, said the blonde. Naruto gets home and opens his gift and takes out a Swiss Army knife. I have always wanted one these, he thought. He gets to couch and coffee table and sees his manuscripts. Might as well finish this chapter of my next book. He looks at the manuscript and smiles at the title. The Galangeria was on the page. Naruto walked to the planet next morning and the office erupted in a surprise, bringing a smile to his face. Naruto got several gifts. From Jimmy he gets a camera. From Clark he got a book on world-renowned fighters. For Perry White he got a raise and a day off with pay. I really appreciate this, thanks, said Naruto as he was crying. Why are you crying? Asked Clark. Just happy that you all were kind and hope to repay it, said the blonde as Lois looked on with worry. Naruto was heading to the garage when he heard some struggling in an alleyway. What, he thought as he rushed to the small poorly lit alley. He gets there and sees a man trying to force himself on a woman. Naruto clenches his fist and charges forward, punching the guy into the wall. He looks at the woman and sees her shirt torn. He takes off his shirt and throws it at her. Put that on and cover yourself, said Naruto. The woman nods dumbly and puts his shirt on as Naruto turns and sees the man getting up and charges Naruto. Naruto jumps up and spin kicks the man, knocking him out. Down, boy, said Naruto. Naruto take out some rope and ties the man's hands to his back. Are you alright, miss? Asked Naruto. The woman nods her head. Let me call the cops, said Naruto as he dials 911 and a cop car rolls up. So what is going on? Asked the officer. The woman points to the downed man. He tried to rape me. And he would have if it weren't for this man right here, said the woman as she points to Naruto. I would like you to come to the station to fill out a report, said the officer. Naruto turns to the woman. You can ride with me or the officer, said Naruto. Sorry, I will go with the officer, she said. I will meet you at the station, said Naruto as he gets in his car near the planet and drives behind the cop cruiser. Naruto went home after filing the report and got dinner. He sat Lotus style and went into his mindscape. Naruto went to a ring that he created in his mind as he gold-haired dragon human form of Raishin walks up. Ready for your training in the Juubi style, which is the last style of fighting, said the dragon demon as he get into a stance with Naruto mimicking it. So you have a date tomorrow, said the demon with a teasing smirk. At least I get some, said Naruto. Ouch, said the Ten Tails. The two train for the whole night in the mindscape. Naruto wakes up and goes to the deli and gets a sandwich. He head to the publisher to give his manuscript in to the editor. Naruto's first book was called The Cage Brother Chronicles, which was based off the first and second Hokage and the founding of the Leaf. It was an instant bestseller and made Naruto a millionaire over a few months. Naruto walks up to the secretary. Hey, is Sam Young here? He asked. The brown-haired secretary smiled. In his office, Mr. Namikaze, she said. Thank you, he said. He got to the office. Hey, said Naruto. A young man with black hair looks at Naruto. Well, Naruto. Got the manuscript? He asked. Yeah, Mr. Young. Hope you like, said Naruto with a grin. Leave it on my desk and I shall look over it, he said. The editor gives Naruto 2 checks. One is the royalties. The one for 300 is birthday present. So happy birthday, he said. Naruto looks at the check. This is $500,000, said Naruto, eyes widen. Your books are doing great. This is just for 2 months of selling, said Mr. Young. Thanks, said the blonde. You earned it, said the editor. Left the building and went home to get ready for dinner with Lois. He got to the apartment and knocked. Coming, said the female reporter. She opens the door and smiles. Glad you made it, Whiskers, she said. You know saying my name won't hurt, said Naruto with a smile. Naruto follow Lois to the living room. Nice place, Lois, said the blonde. Thanks. Dinner will be ready in a while, she said. Naruto looks at the picture on the mantle as dinner is being cooked. Lois, can I ask who this man is? Naruto asked. That was my father, she said as Naruto noticed a solider uniform being worn by the man. What do you mean was? Asked Naruto. My father was murdered by an assassin. He told me to run when they broke into our house. My father was fighter, but against sturdy assassin he was no match as they shot him and left, said Lois. Naruto sigh. Sorry, he said. It's alright, you didn't know, said Lois. The timer goes off and the two sit and eat. Naruto was enjoying himself as he talked with Lois, so thank for the dinner, Lois. Let me help you clean up, said Naruto. You don't have to, she said. I insist, said Naruto as he took his plate and cleaned it and put it on the dishwasher. Naruto helps clean up to Lois. Great surprise, thanks for the help, said Lois. Naruto turns to Lois. Thanks for having me. I think you are a great guy. We should do this more often, she said. Naruto smiles. Thank for the invite, he said. Naruto head out the door but is stopped by Lois. One more thing, she said. Naruto raises an eyebrow as she plant her lips on his. That is for being a gentleman, she said. Naruto smiles and walks out. X. Naruto gets to his apartment and mediates. Raishin, you there? Asked the blonde. The gold-haired man walks up. I am here. I guess you sensed correct? Asked the ten-tail. Pure evil and malicious intent, said Naruto. Raishin walks to the back. Follow me, I know who it is, said the dragon. Naruto walks and sees some chair. That evil is known as Diablo. It is the son of Izanami who was banished for his ideals by his mother. He swore to send everyone to Yomi, said Raishin. So what happened? Asked Naruto. He sent me down under his control and I was beaten by the Sage of Six Path. As I was sealed in him. I was happy that he beat because I was the protector of the world, said Raishin. Diablo was not happy and attacked the sage. The battle was fierce and ended with the sage sealing Diablo away, but was on the brink of death. He gave his 3 sons the gift of the mind for the Uchiha, the body for the Senju and spirit for the Uzumaki. He must have broken out of his prison somehow, said Raishin. So if you were to estimate where would I stand at the moment? Asked Naruto. I would say you would last about 10 minutes against him. And that is being very generous, said the dragon. Do you know how long it will take him to at full strength from the seal? Asked Naruto. I would say around 5 months to a year to get you on par with this monster, said the dragon. Naruto looks at the 10 tails. I am ready for training, said the blonde. The gold-haired dragon nods his head. Let us begin, he said. Next morning Naruto got up from his bed and walked very slowly to the sink. I guess I better head to work, he thought. Naruto drove to the planet and parked. He walked in and sat at his cubicle and started to type. Lois walks up. Hey, you alright? Asked the reporter. I just trained till 1 in the morning, said Naruto. That is excessive, isn't it? Asked Lois as she noticed bags under his eyes. I am dedicated to training. After all, can't let my skills diminish, said the blonde. Still, you should rest up, said Lois. I will take a nap when I get home, said Naruto. Clark walks up. Hey Naruto, said the man. Let's head to lunch. I need your help with something, said the reporter. Naruto raises an eyebrow. Let's go, Mr. Kent, said Naruto as he follows Clark. I think that is far enough, Superman, whispered Naruto. Now what is the real reason for training yourself to death? Asked Clark. There is a threat come from my dimension. That managed to critically injure the founder of ninjutsu, said Naruto. You're not making any sense, said Clark. Naruto sighed. Let me show you, said Naruto as he puts 2 fingers to Clark's forehead. Images flash by as the Man of Steel sees the destructive battle between the Rakuto and the Diablo. Clark starts to shake. How is anyone that powerful? Even Hades pales in comparison to those two, said the Man of Steel. I struggled against Hades with help. So you know where I stand, said Naruto. I will warn the other, said Clark. I will get Obito and see if he can help me, said Naruto. Can we trust him? Asked Clark. He has proven himself thus far after the battle with Hades, said Naruto. Clark nods his head. I will let the others know, said the Man of Steel. The two get back to the office and do their work. Fury. At Gotham Biotech, a blonde-haired female was in the building as she went to a vault. Grundy, would you be a dear and please take out the vault, asked the female. The zombie man tears open the vault and the blonde female takes a plant from it. It gets knocked away by a batarang. That man is seen on the ledge. Why are you here? He asked. Deal with him, said the female. Grundy goes for a punch, but a smoke bomb blinds him as the Dark Knight kicks the zombie, only to fight Copperhead and Star Sapphire. The blonde-haired woman walks up and throws Batman with ease. Batman goes for a punch, but it is caught with no effort as he is tossed into the wall with a small shelf falling on him. Naruto was walking alongside Diana. So how are you liking Man World? Asked Naruto. It has been an adventure. I will say that much, she said as the two make their way out. Naruto frowns as they make their way to a cosmetic store. Diana looks around. Why would anyone hide their natural looks, said Diana. The woman at the counter looks at Diana. Well, not all of us have natural looks, said the woman. Diana walks out and sees Naruto at the exit. Don't see anything you want? Asked the blonde. Diana shakes her head. They get outside and woman was asking a truck driver to move over, but he ignored her. Diana walks to the truck and lifts it and makes an opening. Thank you, said the woman as Diana puts the truck down. Naruto walks up to his comrades. Come on, no reason to stay here, said Naruto, as the two make their way to outskirts. Men are savages, Diana said. Not all of them, he said. The black jet shaped like a bat lands. Batman, said Diana. The cockpit opens and the Dark Knight walks out with a bandaged torso. What happened, Batman? Asked Naruto. The blonde-haired female with Luthor and Justice Gang attacked a biotech lab, said the Dark Knight. There is more, isn't there? Asked Naruto. I got this off a female, said Batman as he takes out a necklace. This is from Themyscira, said Naruto. Are you sure? Asked Diana. Her strength is Amazonian level. She tossed me like I was a feather, said Batman. It can't be. They aren't allowed to leave, said Diana. Let's head to the tower, said Naruto. Naruto was looking through the viewport. Hawk Girl, said Batman. Head to the island and give this to Hippolyta and see what she know, said Batman. Understood, said Shara. Wait, said Naruto as he summons a raven. Have Yunaka go instead. It more stealthy. It will give me the info and won't risk anyone's life, said Naruto. Batman looks at the small raven. That will be better, said Batman. Naruto takes out a notepad and writes something on it. Give this to Hippolyta and her only, said Naruto. Understood, Naruto-san, said the raven. The raven disappears in a black smoke as Naruto sit down cross-legged. What did you write? Asked Batman. Naruto smiles as he looks out. Inaka gets to the island and flies to the palace. The bird knocks on the glass with its beak as the queen walks up a raven, as she sees a note on its leg. She opens the window and lets the bird in. Thank your highness, said the raven, surprising the queen. You talk, she said. Summon usually have that ability, said the raven. Summons? Asked the queen. My summoner would like you to read the note, said the raven. She reads the note. The queen. Hippolyta. This is Naruto Namikaze. I write this note with urgent news. The League believes one of your Amazons has gone rouge and left the island. On the note is a circle. Please place some blood on it and the necklace we found on the scene will appear as well as knife. If you want to talk to me in person, throw the knife on the ground and I will appears. Naruto Namikaze. Hippolyta took a dagger and cut her thumb and put some blood in the circle. The circle glows and the two objects fall out. Hippolyta grabs the kunai and throws it and in a yellow flash Naruto appears. Your highness. A pleasure, said Naruto. I want you to come with me, said the queen as he follows her on horseback. That necklace belonged to one of the female who came from man's world, said Hippolyta. Oh, said Naruto. Her name is Arisha and her home was destroyed during a military coup. Her parents were killed as a friend took her to a ship and they boarded. However, fate was not kind as pirates attacked the refugee ship, destroying it after taking everything of value. There were only two survivors, Arisha and the captain who took the girl and swam her to the shore, but his heart was strained and died on the island. I found her and gave the captain a burial of an unmarked grave. The only man buried on Themyscira, she said. She was supposed to be meditating to become a full Amazon, said Hippolyta. The two get to the stone tower and enter. Looks like she was done, said Naruto as he look around and see maps and books on germ warfare. Books, said the queen. These are not allowed on the island, she said. Interesting subject for her to pick. I think this is worse than I thought, said Naruto. Why? Asked the queen. She is on road to genocide, said Naruto. The blonde Amazon just knocked out a guard and took a ruby. Justice League. I bet you can't catch me, she said as she looks at the camera. She turns around and sees Superman. Good. Now to start, she said as she throws him across the room. Superman rushes in and rams into her. You have not won yet, said the Amazon as she throws down a pellet releasing gas, causing Superman to fall on the ground sweating profusely. Goodbye Superman, enjoy your time with the living, she said as she walks out. Diana flies down Aresia, said Diana surprised. The blonde smirk. You might want to help your friend, said Aresia. Diana sees Superman on the ground. She rushes over to him and carries him outside. X. Back at the watchtower, Lantern and Flash are in the medbay. Also, I don't know what is going on, said John. The radio crackled to life. At epidemic, males of the city are coming down with an illness. Female emergency workers are begin thinned by the amount of sick, said the radio. Go ahead, said Batman as he presses a device on his ear. Batman. Aresia is trying to wipe out the male population with biochemical, said Naruto. We know, said the Dark KNI5GHT. I am taking Hippolyta to intercept Aresia. Whoever is left must help with the sick, said Naruto. Batman eyes narrow. What if you get caught in chemical? Asked the Dark Knight. My immune system should be strong enough to fight it, said Naruto. Be careful, said Batman. X. The three members of the League head to the city and start help the emergency workers. Batman starts to sweat as he falls down. Hawkgirl grabs him. It is absorbed thought skin contact, said Hawkgirl. They leave with Batman, and when they get to the watchtower, John is on the ground. In the base, the Injustice Syndicate stand around now for the final part, said Aresia as she throws the pellets, causing the three male member to fall down sweating. Now my plan is the eradication of the male population, said the Amazon. The red armored wearing samurai looks at her, as does Star Sapphire. We're in, said the samurai. The three leave the base and head out. At the Air Force base, the male Solider are on the ground as Aresia walks to the hangar. Aresia, stop, said a voice. Standing behind her was Hippolyta and Naruto. Tell me why you are doing this, said Hippolyta. Man is the reason for my suffering and they shall be killed like the blight they are, said Aresia. Naruto steps up. This is a revenge issue? Asked the blonde. Yes, I missed one, said Aresia. She throws the pellets on the ground, covering Naruto with a gas. Well, he will be dead as well, said Aresia. She is sent back by a stream of water. How are you standing? Asked Aresia. I am immune to toxins. Nice try, said Naruto. Tsukuri. Deal with him, order Aresia. The female takes out her katana and jumps up but is sent back by a kick. Naruto dodges a blast from Star Sapphire. Naruto looks around and goes through hand seal water style water dragon jutsu, said the blonde as a dragon of water is shot from the air at the two female. Naruto starts to breath hard as his vision starts to go out of focus. Naruto falls on the ground as Tsukuri walks up to him and raises her sword. Leave him. We have what we came for, said Aresia. Hippolyta is knocked out by Aresia and taken aboard the stealth fighter. Naruto lays on the ground as blood from his thumb is dripping. Summoning jutsu, said Naruto as small slug appear. Naruto-sama. Let me heal you, said the slug as chakra is being sent into Naruto as his breathing becomes normal. Hawkgirl gets on the communicator. Hakurikage, come in, said the winged warrior. Hawkgirl. I have the notes and part of the poison, said Naruto. Are you alright, said Hawkgirl. Naruto stands weak, but my body is able to fight the chemical, said the ninja. Naruto wobbles a little. Can you pick me up, said the blonde. Diana is on her way, said Hawkgirl. Naruto leans on the wall and waits for Diana to pick him up. X. Naruto was sitting in the javelin. So all the male members of the League are sick? Asked Naruto. The jet flies up to the stealth fighter and the hatch bay door open. Diana, Hawkgirl and Naruto land on the roof and enter the sky ramp in the Bombay area. The trio make their way and see the queen tied up with Aresia at the missile's control. When these cruise missiles are sent into the stratosphere, it will release the chemical. Kill all the males, said the Amazon. Naruto throws a shuriken at the Amazon. You are hard to kill, said Aresia. Naruto smile. I get that a lot, said Naruto. He walks up. I want to talk to you, said the blonde. Tsukuri attack but is blocked by Hawkgirl, while Diana blocks Star Sapphire. Naruto walks closer. I challenge to a duel. I think fighters can understand each other though fighting and hereby project our emotions, said Naruto. You will not use your abilities but fighting and weapons, said Aresia. I will let you use whatever, said Naruto. Naruto took out a kunai and charged the Amazon. Naruto went for a swipe, but Aresia blocked it. She tried to punch Naruto, but he turns and dodges the attack. I know what happened, said Naruto. You know nothing, shouted Aresia. Tell me, would your mother and father be happy that their daughter is trying to commit genocide, said the blonde. Shut up, shouted Aresia. It hurts, doesn't it, Aresia, said Naruto as his eyes take a hunted look of a veteran. I have seen a genocidal maniac and he had no reason for that except I foiled his plans. You have good intention of bringing an end to suffering but, you know what they say. The road to hell paved with good intention. Right now you are on the road to damnation and I will bring you of it and on the right path, said Naruto. Why do you care? Asked Aresia as she is sent back by a roundhouse. Simple, I could have been in your shoes. You had a family and people who loved you. I was an orphan and I was hated with a passion for something out of my control, said the blonde as he disengages. Naruto sighs as he pulls off his shirt. Tell me what you see. asked Naruto. Narisha's eyes widen. I can see remnant of scar. Lots of them, she said. This is the extent of human hatred and grief for losing a loved one to my burden, said Naruto. Take the road to redemption. Not death, said Naruto. There is nothing left, said Narisha. Naruto walks up to Narisha. You have people who love you. Diana and Queen Hippolyta as well as your sisters, said the ninja. I betrayed them. I have no place left, said Narisha. I love to be your friend and help you on the right path, said the blonde ninja. Narisha in a long time smiled. I accept friend, she said as the jet shakes. Narisha's eyes widen. Someone hit the plane during the fighting, she said. If the fire get to the fuel the plane will be destroyed releasing the poison, said Narisha as she runs to the control and tries to stabilize the jet. The plane nose dives toward the land as Naruto runs to the viewport. Shit. I had only one choice, but I can use for short time, said Naruto as his Sharingan activate. Narisha get next. We are going to prevent any more death, said the blonde. As shakes her head. I will find atonement, she said as she kisses him and kicks him out of the plane. No, shouted Naruto as he fell a few thousand feet. He is caught by Diana as the plane course is stabilized in the sky. Naruto sees Narisha at the control as a lone tear fall down her face. Thank you my friend, she said, causing Naruto's eyes to widen from reading the lip as the jet explodes. Naruto puts his head down as Diana land him on the ground. He slams his fist on the ground. Damn it. She just got a chance at another life and it was taken from her, said Naruto as he weeps for a friend. Naruto takes out a vial with liquid out of his vest. When did she give me this, he thought as he remembered the kiss. She truly did earn redemption, he said. In the watchtower a few days later the male members woke up after they were cured thanks to the antidote that Hawkgirl was able to synthesis with the virus Narisha gave Naruto. Superman walks up to Diana. Did you see Naruto? He asked. He is at the grave of Narisha, said Diana as she walks to the jet. He has been there every day for an hour at least, said Hawkgirl. Naruto was at a small marker. Narisha. You have proven yourself as a hero and hope you find peace where you are, said the blonde as he lays some flows on the marker. You are a good person Naruto, even giving enemies chances, said Diana as she walks with lilies in her hand wrapped up. She should have lived, but she sacrificed herself for the world she had condemned and that take bravery, said Naruto as Diana placed her flower on the grave site. Let's go, said the princess as the two make their way to the javelin. In a dark tower. This is getting better by the minute. Soon I shall wipe out all of humanity, said a dark voice as you see several two with one holding a figure with blonde hair and white clothing. So he is the main threat, but I will bide my time until I am at full power, said the man as an image of Naruto appears at the grave site on a screen. This one human is truly marvelous and I can't to fight the reincarnation, said the man as his eyes have a circle with an X in the middle. Legends. Naruto was currently dodging a metallic fist as Superman was punching the robot. Luther was controlling it. Soon the league will be out of my hair, said the mad genius. Naruto sighs. You know can say something original and not this cliche crap, said the blonde. I will show you cliche, said Luther as the robot points a gun at Naruto. Naruto disappears and thrusts a sword in the chassis revealing a reactor core. Batman throws some batarangs at the exposed area, making the robot to fall toward Naruto, John and Hawkgirl. Flash run around the group causing a twister to keep the robot in the air, but the metallic menace goes critical and explodes. The smoke clear. The five members are not seen causing Superman and Batman to find out what happened. Naruto was laying on the ground as he saw the other four heroes. He gets up. Where are we, he thought. The other members wake up and find themselves in a city that resembles the 60s with happy people. Naruto frowned strange, he THOUGHT5. An alarm goes off in the bank as an unknown figure run out. One of them gets in a car that looks like a clarinet and attempts to drive off. The green beam from John stops at what the green guardsman, said the man in a pink suit. He takes out a violin and the music knocks John away and drives off. John grabs the violin with his ring as Naruto looks on completely bored. In Seaboard City crime does not pay, said a voice. Flash is kicked by a woman in a black bodysuit and blonde hair and a mask. Naruto eyes narrow. Interesting. Are they good or bad? This is getting weird, thought Naruto. He dodges a green beam and throws shuriken but is blocked by a green shield. Why is a lantern attacking me, though Naruto? The man in a cat suit jumps and tries to kick Naruto, but it is caught. Why are you attacking me? Asked Naruto bored out of his mind. You robbed a bank and will brought to justice, said the man in the cat suit. Corny and cheesy however. I did not rob the bank and aren't I innocent until proven guilty in a court of law? Asked Naruto. What? He said before get chopped in the neck. Naruto carries the man to a park bench and watches the fight. These heroes have the same power as the league, thought Naruto. Naruto sighed. Better break these knucklehead out of their fight. Looks like they fight for justice. Damn now I am sounding like them, said the blonde as he disappeared. Naruto appears in the middle of the street and punches the ground, cracking it. I want everyone who is flying to come down and stop fooling around. Anyone with no flight, please stop fight and talk like civilized folks, growled Naruto. The men nod their head dumbly and meet Naruto in the center. Hawkgirl and the other woman smirk. I like how he takes charge, she said as the man in the cat suit walk up. Man, what hit me? He asked. Naruto chuckles. Sorry, had to figure why all attacked, so I knocked you out and carried you to the bench, said Naruto. Now. Why did you attack us? Asked Naruto. You robbed the bank, said the man in red. We just got here and we saw the perpetrator. He had a violin and we took it from him, said the ninja. So what are you doing here? Asked the man with a yellow bodysuit and a T on his chest. Let's start with introductions, said Naruto. I am Hakarakage, said Naruto. I am John Stewart, said the lantern. Flash, said the speedster. Hawkgirl, said the winged woman. I am John Jones, said the Martian. I am known as Streak, said the man with a lightning bolt on his red suit and a racer's helmet. I am Black Siren, said the female member. You can call me Catman, said the Batman lookalike. I am the Green Guardsman, said the man with green suit. I am called Tom Turbine, said the last hero as a boy run up. This is our junior member Ray Thompson, said Tom. Naruto looks at the boy and frowned. Nice to meet you, Ray, said Naruto putting on a mask of smiles. So where did you come from? Asked Streak. I would rather talk in private. This is sensitive, said Naruto. Very, we will take you to our headquarters, said Guardsman. We would be honored, said the ninja as they are taken to the base. Now we are known as the Justice Guild, said Tom Turbine. John stumbles. You alright? Asked Hawkgirl. I am sure it is nothing that milk won't cure, said Streak. Black Siren smiles. I will bake cookies for you, she said as she takes Hawkgirl by the arm. Let leave the men to talk, said the blonde as Hawkgirl snort. Naruto looks at the winged woman and mouthed to play along. Hawkgirl smiles. How do you bake cookies and fight crime? Asked Hawkgirl. Naruto closes his eyes. This world is too perfect. But it lacks life, thought blonde. John finished telling the guild about how they came to be in this city. Fascinating. I had a feeling that there are other dimensions around or parallel universes, said Tom. The two women walk out as Hawkgirl gives Flash the milk as he smirks. Say anything, and you will be the fastest man alive with limp, she said. Naruto thinks for a moment. That is interesting, but we have to find a way back, said the ninja. I have come up with a dimension travel device but have not built it, said Tom. Can you build and we go home? Asked Naruto. I can, but it will take time, said Tom. Naruto nods his head. We will help keep the peace in the world, said Naruto. I would like to talk to my team first, said Naruto. The league walks to Naruto as his Sharingan flash. X. In the red world with a moon, the heroes are stand. Welcome to Tsukiyomi. Now we have a discussion without anyone listening in, said Naruto. Why are you worried about that? Asked Flash. Something is not right with this place, said Naruto getting a curious look from the others minus John. John, I would like to know what image you are, said Naruto. I see death, but that is all I can tell. The images are blurry, said the Martian. I can't sense any life from any of guild member or the citizens, like they are invisible, said Naruto. I don't get it, said Flash. It mean two things, said Naruto. One, they have hidden his signature which takes years of practice, or there is no one alive, said Naruto. That is impossible, said Hawkgirl. Maybe so. But be on guard, in this world something is amiss, said Naruto. The other nod their head as the world turns back to normal. That was only a second, said Tom. We communicated mentally, said Naruto. If you help us get home we will help you with your criminals, said Naruto. The computer beeps as a police report is shown. Greeting Justice Guild, said a man with a turban. We are going on a spree of villainy of the four no element of the ancient world, said the man. What type of criminal? Give the heroes clues of their plans, asked Hawkgirl. The worst kind. I don't think together they even have a shred of decency, said Streak. The clue is simple, said Tom. Air, water, fire and earth are the four element, said Tom. Well, we'll split into 4 teams of 2, with Ray joining Catman. Naruto nods his head. I will help Tom with the machine. It might be too complex. I can help with the tools. Getting him the item, said Naruto. The heroes leave the base. Let getting to building this machine and getting you back home, said Tom. Naruto head to the lab and gets the toolbox. X. Green Lantern and Streak were head to the target. It is an honor to work with, said Stewart. Same here. You a testament to you people, said Streak, making Lantern looks weird out. The clue of fire is the flam of Rasputin, which is a gem, said Streak as they get to the museum and meet with the magician. Streak, nice of you to join us, said the man. Sir Swami, you are under arrest, said Streak. We will see, said the villain as he fire a beam out of his wand. The two fight him but are held back, giving him time to escape in a telephone booth. In the Museum of Flying a biplane flies through the window. The air is this priceless plane that was first to fly in this fair city, said the music master as he see Hawk Girl and Green Guardsman flying after him. Hawk brandishes her but is stopped by her teammate. Don't damage this priceless piece of this history, said the guardsman. Hawk Girl growl and the two fly after the plan, which in an act of desperation has music master cut the building scaffolding row cause it to start falling. Can you catch it? Asked Hawk Girl. I can't. My ring does not work on aluminum, he said as they hold it up with their hands and help the work get off. Hawk Girl start the pursuit but is blasted by the accordion, knocking her out on a hill. X. At a ribbon cutting. The mayor is cutting the ribbon of a dolphin sculpture fountain right before it is frozen. Now the water now to take this fountain, said a man with ice face. He is confronted by Flash and Black Siren. The two start a battle. You stand a snowball's chance, said Flash as he knocks the villain with a punch and take his headband. The beep is heard as Flash sees a bus full of nuns heading toward a truck full of explosives in the middle of the street. He disengages and gets in the driver's side of the truck and drives it into a build, causing it to blow up, making it out with his speed, but is hit by the debris, causing Siren to check on him. The ice freezes them with his headband and carries them and the fountain away on an ice path. X. The man with the SM on his chest is take a tennis trophy and drives off, leaving the owner tied to a tree. He is pursued by Catman and Ray on motorcycle and John. He looks back and accelerates. Catman turns control over to Ray as he jumps on the truck to fight the villain with John. Sportsman takes out a birdie and hit it with a racket, making John avoid it by intangibility and flight. Catman is thrown back by the explosion, sending of dangling of the side of the truck as John chases him. John start to fall as images of death appear in his mind. He falls on the street, letting the villain escape. Catman ride up and help John back to base. Hawk Girl wakes up and sees gravestones. She moves the vine and gasps as the stone read Scott Mason. The Green Guardsman. She flies back to the base. At the base, Hawk Girl talks to Lantern and Naruto. There is something wrong here, said Hawk Girl. Naruto thinks that is plausible, he said. Let's not jump to conclusion, said Lantern. Listen, I had feeling something was wrong, don't ignore it, said Naruto, placing his hand on John's shoulder that shrugs it off and takes off. The guild wait to hear back from the last team as Naruto walk where John. As Tom. He is currently laminating his failure to capture his enemy. I told him to get over it, but it will take time. On the hill, John looks at the gravestone. How is that possible, he thought as Hawk Girl flies down. They ask a ice cream delivery man, but he refuses to talk, saying he might hear. What is going on, said Lantern. Let's find out, said Hawk Girl as they fly to the library and look at the book that no right. John sees a door that say archive and enter the newspaper archive and tries the door. It's locked, he said. Hawk Girl take her mace and busts it open and the two go downstairs and see a destroyed subway. What is this? Asked John as he picks up a paper. Peace talk fail war imminent, he read. He sees the date. It's 40 years ago at the end of the last comic, he said. The guild is dead, he said as the two make their way. The team was dispatched to capture the villain and rescue their friends. Got keep up like nothing is wrong, thought Naruto. As he fights with Sportsman on the blimp, knocking him out with a punch. He free Black Siren and Flash and they renew their assault with their new friends. The villains are beaten and arrested. The team makes it back as the police call them again. There is a robot attacking the city, said the chief. The team is about to leave when they are blocked by Lantern and Hawk Girl. We need to talk, said Lantern. We have to go, said Streak. This world is not real, said Lantern. What are you smoking? Asked Flash. Naruto sigh. I knew something was wrong, he said. First clue is I can't sense life signatures from anyone, even those with no power. Next, this world is too perfect but spiraled after we arrived, and third, I sense my world distorting as if we are in an illusion, said Naruto. John showed the paper to the guild, but that would mean we are dead, said Streak. The guild died defending this from a war, said Hawk Girl. But who is responsible? Asked Tom. Let's ask Ray, said John as he entered the boy mind. Ray grunts as his transform into a big head pink short mutant. You ruined everything, said the mutated boy. You were the only survivors of this bomb along with part of the population, said Naruto. The robot attacked the headquarters and guilds start to fight the robot. Naruto took out a kunai and threw it at the child, but it stopped mid-flight and redirect back at Naruto, who catches it too slow, he said. I see telekinesis, which you physical abilities must be pathetic, said Naruto as blue ring appears around his ankle. Now to show you true speed, said Naruto as he disappears and rams the boy into a building. He gets up and throws parts of the building at Naruto, and then I will have you fight their strongest villain fighter, said the boy. The dark cloud appears around him and a man with white karate guy and a mask appear. Meet martial fighter, said Ray. Deal with him, said Ray as float to the rest of the league to fight them. Naruto dodges a kicks and starts to fight the man into jutsu. The League was getting beaten by the psychic abilities by the boy as Green Lantern and Hawk get shot by Psi Energy, while John loses a mental battle with Ray knocking him out. Flash is beaten as well. The guild defeat the robot as Streak sees their comrades about to be finished, while Naruto is in a battle with his enemy. "We got to help them," said Streak. "But Ray loses, then we died as well," said Siren. "We died once to protect this world. We can do it again," said Guardsman. The rest agree and attack Ray, forcing him to lose control just before Naruto sends his enemy into the dirt and punches Ray pitiful. "Only as strong as you world," said Naruto as send the boy into a build. "I hate to kill, so I will force to release this illusion," said the blonde ninja. "Ray falls down, no too much strain," said Ray. "Naruto goes through hand seal, I must stop this," said the blonde. The areas start to revert back to the wasteland and then back to the battlefield. "He is losing control of his power," said Naruto as he takes out a piece of paper and writes some kanji and places it on Ray's forehead. Ray fall down comatose as Naruto sees the guild smile, it disappears and the city become ruble from the war. "Now how are we going to get back?" asked Flash. John looks around. "I think the machine is in the rubble," he said as he dig through it with a green shovel, and they see it. "We need a power source," said Naruto. "Got it covered," said John as his ring powers it and the team disappears from the destroyed city and dimension. X. At the tower in space, Flashes tell Batman and Superman about their adventure while John is by the window and Hawkgirl walks up. "What wrong?" asked Hawkgirl. "I feel foolish for mourning those that went real," said the Lantern. "They gave their lives for us and that is real enough," said the Winged Warrior. "Where is Naruto?" asked John. "He said he had some work to do on a new story that he is publishing," said Hawkgirl. X. Naruto is at his desk with a stack of paper with draws on sheets spread out on the front. You see the title Justice Guild, the Brave and the Bold. "This is going to be the best work I have done," said Naruto as sheet is seen with the members on the front with the American flag in the back of them. Armageddon Part 1, The Death of a Sage. Naruto was on vacation when in Hawaii when it started. "Why is it snowing?" he asked himself. "The communicator is activated, go ahead," said the blonde. "Naruto, there is a problem in the climate," said John. Naruto eyes Nero. "So the snow isn't an isolated incident here?" asked the blonde. "Earthquake in Gotham, Metropolis has a tornado, Egypt has a blizzard. It is all over the world," said John. Naruto looks up as the sky darkness. "What is going? Is it him, though, Naruto?" "John, I think it is him," said Naruto. The Martian eyes widen. "Are you sure?" he asked. Naruto nods his head. "Get the League ready for war to prevent Armageddon," said Naruto. X. In Central City, Cheetah was evacuating the citizen. "What is going? Is this the threat that Naruto mentioned?" she asked. X. Obito himself is fighting three-figure on a cliff with a crevasse fire-style fireball jutsu, said Obito, knocking the helmet of the opponent, making his eyes widen. "How is that possible?" "You three were killed," said the Uchiha. One had blonde hair and armor on her neck was an Amazonian necklace. The other one was a man with big head, pink and mutated. The last one had blonde hair and had pants made of scales and had a black trident. "Naruto told me about you," said Obito. "Irija, Orm, and Ray," said the Uchiha as he got into a stance. The three attack Obito and knocks him into the opening, making him falls to his death after a short fight. Naruto was meditating and felt Obito fall. "Damn," he said as he disappeared in a shunshin. Naruto reappears in on the cliff. "He is dead," thought the blonde. Diana flies down. "We received a transmission on all TV channels and communication satellites," she said. Naruto looks at the screen as a man with gray skin and black robe appear. "Greeting mortal, for I am the harbinger of Armageddon, Diablo," said the man. "Now I challenge the one known as Hakurikage to a showdown at the Daily Planet. He will come in 5 hours or the world shall blink into darkness and death," said the man. The screen goes black. "I have to face him," said Naruto. "Let me come, Naruto," said Diana. "No one, not even me, holds a candle to this monster," said Naruto. "I need the League to watch the fight. Figure out a way to fight him." "I will fight to stall, but I can't win at my level," said the blonde. The Diana eye has a tear coming. "You're planning on dying," she said, not looking at his face. "Goodbye, Diana. If I don't make it back, all will be up to the League. Here is my advice. Keep your friend close but your enemies closer," said Naruto. Diana walks to Naruto and hold his hand. "Please survive," she said as she kisses him. "I will try, but if I die I will find to be him for the rest to continue," said Naruto as he wipes a tear of her face. Naruto eyes transform and he vanishes in a ripple. Leaving Diana to pray for his victory and survival. "I love you," she whispers as she flies back to the watchtower. At the planet, the godlike warrior smirks. "So you have come," said Diablo as he gets up. Behind him is Naruto with his costume on with a scowl. "You must stop this and we won't fight," he said. "I think not, Namikaze," said Diablo. He sees a new crew in a copter. "They are not needed," he said as the copter blow up without moving. "Bastard," said Naruto as his eyes take form of the two legendary eyes. You're the reincarnation. And the world shall witness your death, said the god as the two disappear and the battle has begun. X. Superman and Batman watch at the tower as the battle is projected in sky by telepathy. Diana runs in. Naruto has told us to watch the fight closely and see any way to stop him, said Diana. The world watches as these two monsters fight for different reasons, one to protect and one to destroy. X. Konoha Dai Senpu, said the blonde as he lands a powerful hit on his opponent, sending him darkness style. Dark energy, said Diablo as he fires a powerful beam at Naruto. Naruto bits his thumb and goes those seals summoning. Gate of Haven, said Naruto as a white gate appear with bricks as it barely blocks the attack but is destroyed in the process. Diablo, I see you know one of the Rakuto move, but it's weaker, he said. On the island of the Amazons. Hippolyta shakes with fear as she also watches the battle. What power. Even stronger than Hades, she said trembling. X. Naruto is sent to another building, crashing through the window. He has blood coming out of his mouth with injuries on face. He starts to breathe hard. Make this enjoyable, said Diablo as he flies into the building with a chuckle. Is that all, young sage, he said. Naruto looks around and sees the building empty, summoning jutsu. The 9 demons summoning from Maki, said Naruto as the smoke appears all over the city and the 9-tailed beast appears. Naruto, shouted Kurama as he sees the approach Naruto. He must in bad shape if he called all of us, said Shukaku. Diablo goes for the kill but is blocked by sand. You must desperate to summon out the tailed beasts, said Diablo. He looks at the Kyuubi and one tail, so you have all 9 in this fight. Finally a fun fight, said Diablo as he jumps out of the build avoiding a claw. Now don't impatient Kyuubi, said Diablo. The Kyuubi eyes widen. How are you alive? The sage sealed for eternity, said the fox. The seal was weak compared to me, said the demigod. Ninja art. 9-tail sealing, said Diablo as he imprisoned the tail beast in crystal. That was easy. I would rather not deal with right now, said Diablo. Blind style. Rasen Shuriken, said Naruto who throws it at the demigod. Diablo smirk and reach his hand and does the impossible. He catch it barehanded. That didn't even tickle, he said mock lying. Naruto shakes as his most powerful attack is repelled. I think this is yours, said the demigod as he throws it back. Naruto stand in disbelief and totally terrified. No, it should have done something, Naruto thought. Naruto snaps out of it and dodges, but it shred his cloak as the edge the cloak. Naruto falls to one. I have only one choice, he thought as he goes through Seal's secret forbidden jutsu. Spirit of the earth, shouted Naruto as his eyes turn white and the ground splits and a specter of a female appears. She takes out a sword and rams it into Diablo as he takes it without flinching. The man turns his well if it isn't Gaia, he said as his eyes turns red and she disappear in the ground. Naruto is struggling to stand as his eyes return to normal as Diablo smiles. I am impressed a little. It seemed the Jubi taught you sage jutsu, said the monster. Even that didn't do anything, he said with an evil smile. The tailed beast eyes widen as Naruto falls down unmoving. Diablo, pick him up, you have failed, he said as he throws the unmoving body of Naruto off the building that they were fighting. Naruto hit the ground cracking it. His body is riddled with cuts and injuries as the street run red with blood of the warrior. Naruto Namikaze is dead, said the demigod as he walks away from the battlefield, leaving the body on the ground as he vanished leaving his clothing. X. Batman and the League had their heads down in sorrow as their strongest warrior and friend has fallen. Diana balled up her fist. That monster shall die, said Diana. Diana, we have to stick the plan of figuring out a way to win, said Batman. Aquaman shake, he saved us. Now it is our turn to repay the favor, mobilize our force and prepare for war with this monster, said the king. Yes sir, said a general. Hippolyta was not moving for good 30 minutes after Naruto death. Donnie, gather our warriors. Now is the time to help man in this dark time, said the queen. The Amazon looked shocked. Are you sure, your highness? Asked the female. This battle will affect all of the earth and heaven. Gather and prepare for war, said the queen. In Lois's apartment the report collapsed in grief and has not moved in an hour as she weeps and cries. It has been 2 days since that brutal battle following death Naruto Namikaze. At the grave site of the hero the coffin of holding the torn clothing of the ninja is begin escorted by the Justice League. Around the cemetery Hippolyta is sitting with her guards as several of her soldiers present the spear in honor of the ninja bravery. The Atlantean raised their weapons in honor the man who saved the king's and prince's life. The USA military has their own honor guard as they salute the coffin. Lois was sitting next. Jimmy was trying to help Lois through her grief as she was crying. Green Lantern and Hawkgirl were shedding their tears for the comrade who helped them through many missions. Cheetah has not eaten since the death as the one person who saw past her appearance is now come protecting other. Overall the world is in mourning, but getting ready for a full-out war. The heroes and warriors all have one thing on their mind, revenge for the death of their hero, comrade and friend. On a cliff you see the body of Obito bleeding as his hand moves slightly. Armageddon Part 2 The Earth Unites. Naruto is floating in white space. It is a shame he died before he could get stronger, said a female voice. His death will bring the end of life we have worked hard to prevent, said a male voice. He has the potential. How about waking our guest, said the man. In the base for the Alliance, the League was getting armaments for the soldiers who were getting ready to go to battle. The unified force consists of Amazonian and Atlantean, Metropolis Police and Gotham Police, as well as United States Armed Forces. Superman takes the stand. We are gathered here not as individuals but as a whole to protect our planet. Naruto Namek has died fighting. We will not let his death be in vain, said the Man of Steel as he raises a fist, causing an uproar of approval. In the white space Naruto was sitting cross-legged. So I failed? He asked. That is the gist of it, said the man. How about my friends and comrades? Asked the blonde. They live and used your death as a rallying cry for their army. That was Diablo's mistake, was to show the battle to everyone on Earth, making you a martyr, said the female. Naruto sighs and he closes his eyes. On Earth Superman was flying over Metropolis when he was attacked. I am disappointed, said Diablo as he stands over Superman, who gets up. Superman goes for a punch, but it is caught. I know of your army and they shall be defeated as well, said Diablo as he slaps the Man of Steel away. Diablo is punched by Diana. As he looks at her he sees unbridled rage in her eyes. Yes, anger. You comrade died, the worm he is, said Diablo. Diablo is encased in green energy, but he breaks out and grabs Lantern by the head and throws him. Hawkgirl comes at him as well with her mace, but he catches that and crushes Hit with bare hand and knocks her down. Fire style. Fireball jutsu, shouted Obito as the attack hit dead on. Diablo waves his hand as flames die down. Weak, said Diablo. Shall I show you real fire attack, he said as he fires fireball out his mouth that start to explode around Obito, who is forced to go intangible until they end, draining his chakra greatly. Diablo smirk. I will kill everyone, said the demigod as a black shroud blankets the field of battle. The heroes look around as Obito's Sharingan flashes. He blocks a punch, but he hears his arm cracking from the punch. He fall down in pain. You are the main threat, said Diablo as he rushed the downed ninja and grabs him by the face. Say goodbye ninja, said Diablo as he powers an attack in his other hand. He hits Obito point blank, sending him into a building. The Uchiha slumps down and closes his eyes. The army of the unified Earth is currently fighting all over the world. But for every shadow warrior killed, 2 more take its place, causing massive casualties in army ranks. Naruto, who was wearing white armor. His head snaps to earth. No, someone I know just died, said the blonde. I know you are worried, but right now you must train the power we granted you so you don't destroy the world, said the male. Naruto balls up his fist. Hang in there, thought Naruto as he sits down and meditates. Let us continue. What do you fear? Asked the female. I afraid of losing my friends because of my weakness and inaction, said the ninja. First pathway open of the heavenly body, said the male. What gives you strength? Asked the female. My friends and people and bond I made with them, he thought as the League and his friend for his world appears in his mind. Second pathway is released, said the man as a silver hue appears around Naruto. What are you willing to give up for power, said female. To protect my loved one. I am willing to give up my life for that power to protect, said Naruto as the silver turns to gold. Third pathway open, said male. 2 more pathways left, said the man. Tell me what you want in life? Asked the female. To bring about true peace. Even if I die the world won't, said the blonde as the gold hue starts to go wild and shoot and disappear out of the space. Fourth pathway cleared, said the male. The Justice League was getting beaten. Diablo walks to the member that we're at the battle. This is waste of time, said the demigod as power his hand with dark energy. He throws the energy, but a gold barrier is formed around the downed heroes. Superman gets up and a gold hue is shown around his body. I feel re-energized, he threw as Diana get with the same golden hue as well. The next rise was Hawkgirl and Lantern with the same hue around their bodies. I see my dear mother decided give you some help. However, she can only intervene in mortal affairs for a short time, said Diablo. This energy is giving more strength to us, said Diana. The fourth pathway will affect those who are fighting and give them a slight increasing power for a short time, said the man. How are you going to win? Said the female. Any means necessary to protect everyone, said Naruto as his eyes become white. Last pathway is open, said the male. Now it is time for you to join the battle with our blessing, said the female. Naruto nods his head. Thank you Izanami and Shinigami, said the blonde as he disappears. The 2 gods look at the cauldron to watch the battle. Naruto runs down a clear road to get to the crossroad of heaven and earth where he can help his friend in this battle. Superman sent a punch to Diablo as the battle rages won and the city looked like a battlefield as John and Hawkgirl are on the ground, but they get back up, but they both stumble as blood drips from their mouth. The hue is still around them. Diablo growled, "This is getting annoying," he said as his armor is cracked in several places, show his gray skin and destructiveness of the fight. "Even with increased power I am only using half of my abilities," said Diablo. Diana and Superman but are sent back by a shock wave emitted by Diablo. The four heroes who were fighting lose their hue from the shock wave. Diablo cackles, "The only way to keep that power is to be blessed by the gods," said Diablo. He approaches the heroes who get ready for a final stand. "Tailed beast bomb," he said as the black orb is shot at the heroes. "I told you I was holding back," said Diablo. "Gumai," said voice as the orb of darkness is sucked into another dimension. "You're still alive." "But not for long, Ichiha," said Diablo as Obito is kneeling and his eyes bleeding, "even I go blind from overusing my eye." "I will beat you," said Obito. "I shall repay the favor Naruto Namikaze gave me, and I shall make it count," he said weakly. "A nice speech, but all of you are at your limit," said Diablo as he advances on the heroes. "I think not, Diablo," said a voice with an echo. "Diablo, stop his advance, I will kill everyone," said Diablo. He picks Obito by the throat and pierces his chest with his hand. "One down," said the evil one as he tosses Obito into the street. Diablo walked to Diana and grabs her. "You will join the one you love," he said as a sword of chakra is pointed at her chest, and he thrust at her. "Heaven's shield," said the voice as the sword break when hit a barrier of some kind. "Good to see you again, Naruto Namikaze," said the demigod. Behind Diablo is Naruto with white hair and sword impaling Diablo in the back. "Let he go and fight me all or nothing," said Naruto. "I accept," said the demigod as he tosses Diana, who is caught by Naruto when turns into energy and catches her in his arms. "Naruto," she said stuttering. "I am back and I am impressed that you held out against him and damaged his armor," he said. Naruto eyes widen as he sees Obito struggling to live with a hold in his chest. Naruto walked to his former enemy Obito, he whispers. "I want to give you gift before I die," said the man. "My Sharingan will be implanted in you so you don't go blind from overusing it," said the Uchiha. "Ninja art," he said weakly. "Transplant," he said as his eyes disappear from his face and it turns white as the former Rouge passes away. "Obito, your death and gift will not be wasted," whisper Naruto as Naruto Sharingan reveals to have Obito's eyes in overlapping Naruto Sharingan. The white-haired shinobi turns around. "I will face you, and I will kill you," said the blonde, as a gold hue appears around his body and the wounds of the four heroes who were injured start to heal. The four get up and start look on as the one who they died was standing against Diablo in the final battle. Armageddon final. The world-shaking battle. The two enemies stood facing each other. "This time you will stay dead," said Diablo. Naruto disappears and punches Diablo in the gut. "Show me your strength," said Naruto as Diablo is sent back from the punch. "Now I can go all out," Diablo said as a black hue appears around him. "I see you have opened the pathway of the heaven bodies," said Diablo as his energy skyrocket. "You killed me once, but this time I have help," said Naruto as the EMS is shown and a spectral image of Obito is standing next to Naruto. Naruto disappears one and goes for a kick, but it is blocked by Diablo who goes to punch Naruto, but his fist caught after Naruto twist free of Naruto disappears one and goes for a kick, but it is blocked by Diablo who goes to punch Naruto, but his fist caught after Naruto twist free of the grip and grabs the fist. Naruto smirks as he uses the fist to leverage to kick Diablo in face with both feet. Diablo stumbled back but recovers and grabs Naruto leg that was sent his way and throws him. Naruto eyes turn wide as he recovers and a shield appears around him of pure light. Diablo chuckles as a shield of darkness appears around him. "Now this is a battle. After this I will be unstoppable," he said as the two godly fighters clash with their shield as the battle stripped the landscape from the ferocity of the battle. Around the world the armies that were fighting stopped as the shadow warriors start to vanish in black mist. The forces cheer at their victory but stop as the power of the two fighters bears down on them. All around the planet everyone feel the sheer power that is being emitted by the champions of good and evil as they. "I see," said Hippolyta as Aquaman walks with some injuries on his body. "Darkness shall vanish when light shine. That is the saying on my island," said Hippolyta. "But our motto and our deities as well," said Aquaman. "We are no longer needed in this fight," said Aquaman. "The battle is too high a level," said Hippolyta. "The heroes near ground zero of the fight are being protected by a barrier erected by Naruto during the battle. This is insane. And I fought in Bosnia," said John as he flinches with every attack used. Hawkgirl clenches her jaw. "If Naruto loses we all lose," she thought. Superman's eyes were staring at the battle. "These two are on a different level," he thought. Diana's eyes are closed as she prays. "Hera, help us and protect Naruto," she whispered. The two fighters shield drop and charge each other, grapple with each other, try to overpower the other. "I am impressed with your resilience," said Diablo. "You can take your praise, shove it," growled Naruto. "My friends," said Naruto as the body of Obito is seen. "My comrades," he whispered as the soldiers who have died in the war are shown. I will avenge them, he shouted as he pushes Diablo back by pure willpower. Diablo is lifted and tossed into a building by Naruto as the former stalk to the evil one. Naruto forms a Rasengan and slams into Diablo's body as he disappears after the hit. Naruto walks out of the building. You did it, said Diana. She runs up to Naruto and hugs him. He spins at the last moment and get behind her, a sword stick out of his chest. Yes, you will die, whispers Diablo as he is seen, but with changes to his body, no longer has grey skin, but red with 2 horns on the top of his head, and his eyes turn black holding a sword. I have never been pushed so far in a long time since I fought my mother before being banished. I was sealed by the sage before using this power, said Diablo. I am no longer Diablo in this form but chaos, he said. Naruto smiles weakly. You all right, Diana Haim, he said weakly. I will kill you, said Naruto with a strained voice as he faces the monster and pushes Diana. Naruto pulls the sword out his back with blood spraying out. I have one move that can stop him, said Naruto as he takes out a curved knife and stabs he hard. Diana eyes widen. No, she said shouted. Naruto starts to glow as his energy starts to go wild. Not enough, I am too injured, he thought. John, tell everyone to give me energy for this fight, thought Naruto, hitting the Martian with the request in his mind. John nods his head. People of the earth, the end of this fight is near. Naruto need you strength and energy to finish this monster, he said. Please give your strength and energy to Naruto. Raise your hands and focus. Let the energy flow for you bodies and soul and help with this victory. Around the world, Hippolyta and her warrior raise their hand and closes their eyes. Aquaman and his soul leader do the same. Joker closes his eyes and raises his hand. The villain also give their energy for this final attack. The heroes around the world and the citizen do the same. For the first time, villains and heroes unite for a common cause. Naruto energy go critical. Not enough, he thought. The newly name's Chaos Merc. I don't know what you're planning, but you will lose this battle, shouted the evil one as he charges forward. No, thought Naruto as Chaos gets closer with amazing speed. Die, shouted the demon. Naruto eyes widen. Yes, I have it, he thought. A few seconds ago on a mountain a man with a white beard and a staff raises his hands. I can finally pass on, he thought as disappears, leaving nothing but his staff. Chaos, I am not alone. This is not fight. Or my victory, Naruto said. It is humanity's, he shouted as the energy is concentrated into his fist. You are done. Fist of Judgment, Naruto shouted as he throws his final attack at the villain, and the two attack clash in an awe-inspiring display of power. The earth start to shake as the waves get rough all around the world as the power of light and dark clash. Chaos starts to sweat as well as Naruto as the pure power washes over everything in the battlefield of the destroyed city. Naruto start fall back as Chaos Merc and pushes his way forward, gain ground and making Naruto lose it. Diana eyes widen as she watches her crush lose. I want to help, she thought as his eyes turn white. Princess Diana. Your request is received and granted, said a female voice. Diana flies up and throw a ball of white light at Chaos, making him lose his focus. Now, shouted Naruto as his fist tears through the armor and out the back, with Naruto going out that as well. Chaos shakes. No, I was so close, he shouted as his body starts to turn to dust as his eyes hard with hatred. You lose, said Naruto as he plummets to the earth with his eyes closed. Diana catches him and places him on the ground. Naruto, please wake up, she said. Do not fear, you Amazon. He is just spent and tired. Give him a day to recover, said a female voice. Who are you? I heard you talking to me before, she asked. I am Kami. Your friend will live, just let him rest, she said. Naruto eyes open a little. Did we win, thought Naruto. Yes, said Diana in relief as she held Naruto body close to her. Thank you and all of the earth for your help, said Naruto. The armies cheer at their victory and their savior and hero. He is one of a kind, said Hippolyta with a smile. Never thought I would say that about a man, she said. He has earned our gratitude, said Aquaman as the king turned to his fellow ruler. We won, shouted Aquaman, causing everyone to cheer and holler. Naruto at the battlefield smiles. We won, he said. At the gravesite, the coffin of Obito is being carried by Naruto and the League, with the crest of the Uchiha on the flag draped on the coffin. Naruto grave stays despite him coming back from death as a memorial to all the fallen soldiers from this battle. Naruto pray for the soul of his friend after everyone leaves the service. He stand at the gravestone. You are finally at peace, Obito, and you are a true hero, thought the white hair ninja. Giving one last prayer, he turns around, walk to Diana and his comrades. Like your hair color, said Diana. It will disappear in few days. It is the after effect of the power I used but lost after the battle, said Naruto. Kami told me she wants you to get a harem due to you being the last of the shinobi, said Diana. Flash stops. Huh. You lucky bastard, he said. Only if the other agree, said Naruto as he smiles. Naruto smiled by Diana. Thank you for everything, he said as Lois and Cheetah walk up. Whiskers, said Lois, as the league gets into a fighting stance when they see Cheetah. She has turned over a new leaf, said Naruto. I heard about the harem, said Lois. I would love to one of your wives, said the reporter as Cheetah kisses Naruto. Me too Naruto, said the cat lady. Diana walks. I would love to join as well, said the Amazonian as Naruto fall down and faint with an open mouth and wide eyes. I think we broke him, said Lois as she pokes Naruto with a stick. Naruto grabs the stick. I will to faint in peace please, said the white hair ninja. Flash is on the ground with nosebleed. Pervert, said Naruto with a shake of his head. Keep under. I don't want fangirls chasing me down, said Naruto. It is our secret under condition, said Lois as she walked to Naruto. We are going to have a wild night, said Diana with lust in her eyes. The make session we had you were a beast. Can you do a repeat performance, said Cheetah with the three female lick their lips with lust in their eyes. Naruto sigh. I don't think Flash can handle more listening in, said Naruto as you Flash with a creepy smile and blood coming out his nose on the ground. I am not getting out of this, said Naruto. Nope, said Diana. How about your mother Diana? Asked Naruto. She has my blessing, said Hippolyta who came in during the discussion with teasing smile on her face. But hurt her and I will have my warrior castrate you and hand by your manhood as a flag, said the queen. Naruto chuckled with fear. Yes your highness. No hurting Diana or any of the other, said Naruto. The queen smiled. Glad that cleared up, said Hippolyta. Why are you accepting of this? Asked Naruto. You are the most honorable man and worthy of my daughter, she said. See you later and try to keep the nose down, said the queen. Superman in the take. Flash see ya. You are on your own, said Superman as he make a haste getaway. Naruto smiles. Let's get to know each other, said Naruto as the four leave the graveyard. End. Superman vs Naruto Namikaze. Begin. I am the man of steel. You're the man flesh. I will dominate this fight like Lois does to you in bed. You may think you're strong, but I was told not as Diana was on begging for more. I faced Darkseid and Lex was a joke. You can't handle your girl so you might as well croak. X. Naruto jumps down. You might have faced Darkseid, but I faced a god twice. You got your ass whooped and got saved by a cop. A human had to save while you on the ground. You're not the man of steel, more like man of lead. You may be strong but got no swag and kryptonite so far up your ass that you are constipated. You may think you fast but faster construction worker at my house named Speedy Gonzales. The weakness is rock. My strength are my bitches. I light them up like tree during Christmas. I got 3 girl. You will stay a virgin because you got no size. X. Superman growl. You think I got no size. I see the sword you use. I seen bigger on when I fucked Lana Lang. You think you all thought but I seen better cause I don't hit by that pink bitch Sakura. Naruto eyes twitch. Was it Lana Lang or Bruce Wayne that you saw? I had your girlfriend in bed last night with Diana in front and me in back. You think you're invulnerable. Ha, I seen stronger weed because I am high on victory in this battle because you're so soft you break when hitting a pillow. Sakura can't fight until halfway through. She is stronger than that weak ass punchline you can't even land. Superman eyes glow red. You're worthy adversary, but I am going murder cause they big C. I don't need my glasses to how weak you are, but Lois needs it to find it in bed. You think you're all that and that you're high on victory. Let take to the sky where I pound you with rhyme back into the ground. X. The one, who next you decide. The Savage Time Part 1. In space the Javelin was being towed by Lantern as the team come back from a mission. Superman was on the radio. Batman, John's ring is running out of power. Can you pick us up? Asked Superman. I will, Batman was say before begin cut and a light appears blinding everyone. Naruto looked out the window as the craft landed. The heroes get out. What is this Earth? Asked Naruto. The building reached the sky and flags were on the building with a symbol similar to the swastika. What is this? Asked Naruto. 20 officers in black armor appear. Identify yourself, said the leader. Naruto grabs a kunai and hides it. Why are you asking for our IDs? Asked Naruto. Identify yourself or else, ordered the soldier. I don't think so. Not without warrant, said Naruto as the officer point their guns at the group. Naruto flicks his wrist and the kunai embed itself in the gun barrel, causing more officers to attack. The heroes start to get overwhelmed when a batarang flies at the soldiers, knocking the gun out of their hands. Batman appears in black armor as more fighters appears and clash with the officers. Follow me, said Batman. The heroes follow him as they are taken to a cave. Batman, what is going on and why did the police not recognize us? Asked Superman. This world has under the rule of the Nazi lead by Vandal Savage. Naruto eyes widen. That is impossible. The Allied forces defeated the Axis on D-Day, said John. It was a disaster. D-Day was the beginning of the end for the Allies, said Batman. My parents were executed by stormtroopers for harboring deserters of the army. I have been trying to break the hold this dictator has over this planet, said Batman. Naruto, think through this, I see. The question isn't where we are but when, said Naruto. What are you talking about? Asked Diana. That was not how history went from our timeline, said Naruto. I think we need to get to the lab of Vandal Savage, said the blonde. I will help you, said Batman. The heroes get to the base and sneak in. Naruto looks around and see armor and weapons. I found something, said Superman. Naruto looks at the machine. So this is, said the blonde. My clone got the info we need, said the blonde. This is a time machine from what my clone got from listening in. However, we have 48 hours before collapsing, said Naruto. So we have to go back in time and stop the alteration, said Hawkgirl. Batman looks at the group. I will stay here to keep up the good fight. If you fail, said the Dark Knight. The group gets into the machine as Lantern powers it with his ring and they disappear. 1945, Keene, France. The League just arrived only to see they landed in a war zone. Superman's eyes widen as he see the tank, which are wheels with gun turrets, as they are pushing the allies back. Naruto eyes the weapon. Those were not in the books, he said as Nazi soldiers surround them. Blind style. Great breakthrough, said Naruto as he blow wind sending the soldier back. Let's deal with these tanks, said Naruto as his kunai glows and he charges the tanks, cutting the guns off. Superman tries to punch a tank but is being pushed back. Earth style. Dark swamp, shouted Naruto as the ground below the tanks turned to water and mud, making it sink. Superman. Help the others, said Naruto as he put his fingers in a cross. Massive shadow clone jutsu, said the blonde as 1000 clones are summoned. Attack, said Naruto as his clones join the fray. Naruto goes and attack the soldiers. Evacuate the soldier and civilians, said the blonde. Diana and John will head to Berlin and find out what happened, said the blonde. Diana and John fly toward Berlin when they see a Nazi plane being chased by more Nazi plane. The plane gets shot down and the figure jettisons but is knocked out by the explosion before activating his parachute. Diana catches him as the man wakes up. Angle. I must be in heaven, said the man. Who are you? You're defiantly allies, said John. My name is Steve Trevor. I got a code encryption device because the High Command thinks they are going to invade England. So what are you going to do now? Asked Diana. My informant has some info and I need to meet with at a farmhouse, said Trevor. Diana nods her head. I will escort you and keep you safe, she said. I will head to Berlin and find out what is going on, said John. The green alien leaves as Diana picks up the young soldier and flies to the farmhouse. John gets to Berlin and sneaks into the base. He gets to a control room and his eyes widen when he sees the two things that should not be there. A laptop and Adolf Hitler, said the Martian as he sees the dictator frozen in cryogenic state. John screams as the man with black hair is holding a taser. X. Hawkgirl and John were evacuating the soldiers when he gets knocked down by a bullet. Hawk flies to him, but he hands his wounded soldier to Hawkgirl. Get them to safety, said the Lantern as Hawkgirl gives on last look and flies off. John prepared to us what is left of his ring's power, but it failed as 3 tanks barrel down on him. Naruto was currently fighting off hordes of enemies as he was dodging bullet and taking out the Nazi with shurikens and kunai. Hawkgirl's just to the other 3 positions. Where John? Asked Naruto. He was shot down and told me to leave, said Hawkgirl. We got to rescue him, said Flash. Naruto sighs. That is not an option at the moment. Let's get these soldiers to safety, said the blonde. Superman looks up. Fighters, he said. His plane with the Nazi symbol goes for an attack. Superman and Hawkgirl fly up and begin an aerial dogfight with them. They take a few more out as bullet rip through the planes as blue jets with a hawk symbol appear. Friends of your Hawkgirl? Asks Superman. The fighters are taken out as they land with the 2 Leaguers. Greeting. Thanks for the help, said Superman. We are the Black Hawks. We aren't from one nation but a unified front against the Nazis, said the captain. We would like you help and take back control of the skies, said another member. We will help, said Superman. Follow us and we will take you to base, said the captain. Naruto was currently using clones to take out the Nazi soldiers. Naruto shot in the soldier by a stray bullet, making him bleed slightly. The soldiers charge the downed ninja but are shot by some bullets. Men with the Star of David on their uniforms appear, start fighting with the enemy. Naruto smiled. That was close, he thought. He sees the men get pushed back as he grabs a repeating rifle and shoot the Nazi, giving them backup fire. The men that came to Naruto rescue take out the stragglers and approach Naruto. Are you alright, young man? Said one of the men. I am fine. Who you are? Asked Naruto. We are the David platoon, said the man with black and bangs going over his forehead. My name is Naruto, said the ninja. We saw you fighting the enemy army and would like your help with breaking into a camp and free our brethren and war prisoners, said the man. My name is Abraham and I am the leader of this 50-man platoon, said the man. My co-leader of Judah and Solomon, said the man as a brown-haired teen and white hair man approach. Those names are from your religious background? Asked Naruto. Yes, we want those genocidal maniacs know that we are Jewish, said Abraham. I will help, said the blonde. Glad to have you aboard, Naruto, said the leader. X. John was on the ground and got up to see Tank rolling toward him. He tries his ring but fail out of juice, he thought. He sees a ditch and rolls into it, avoiding the tanks. Crap, said John as he gets out, walks from the ditch after the machines left. X. And. A.N. I was trying to think of the way to have some for Naruto to join, so made up this of Jew freedom fighters. Someone has asked me to make a lemon. I cannot fanfic because they will erase the story. And the other side I was part of closed down, so I want to put the lemon in, but I can't because of the rule. Here is another battle. X. Mac. Epic rap battle of DC Shadows. Threesome catfight. Lois Lane vs Cheetah vs Diana. Begin. Diana. I have so many requests from men to be their wife. The only request you get is from Jungle Quest from Mufasa the Wise. You're a cat with no life after this battle. I will wrap you with my lasso and put on my mantle as my hunting prize. You should be as fast as Cheetah, but you move like a turtle. I have seen faster movie in slow motion. Cheetah walks up swinging her hip. I am sorry, did you say something, because all I heard was barking like a bitch and heat you are. Naruto told us to be nice, but gloves now come off because now you're a hater because your mama forced you out. What do you think would happen after the battle? She forced you off so fast it went right past Flash. I am as agile as a cat with the speed to match. You can't win a race against a mat. Now to kick your ass so fast that makes the Flash look slow. So say goodbye, bitch, because you're going to be alone. Diana punches a wall, breaking it. You bitch, I will show my true skill because now it's time to get serious. I will block you word with the bracelets of the gods. Your rhymes can't touch me no matter how hard you try. I screwed Naruto all night while you were caged. You should go to the jungle where you can get laid. Cheetah fakes laugh. Aren't they known as bracelets of submission, which is fitting for all the time on your knees while you're begging as Naruto is fulfilling my needs. I am a stronger female in the battle called love. Lois comes up with Mick and notepad. I am now witnessing a battle that is beyond description. It is so lame that I have seen better catfights in schoolyard. Game time to start massacre as I destroy all your rhymes. I am educated and I get the story, however there is no story here except bitches with paws but no claws. The cat who like milk and Amazon bitch with no equal of weakness. I can fuck Naruto any day of the week, well the only thing you two suck is abilities to diss. The one who's next you decided. This is week 1, so just tell me what you think. What if Naruto Rinne Sharingan Justice League end here, and thanks for watching my video till the end.